That's probably why we got banned from TikTok.
Haven't heard the story. So talk to me about Golf Gods, how you got started and what the whole idea was. Obviously, you're not a traditional golf brand.
It's gone for something that was just an idea with a mate. And we saw a couple kids walking towards the tee block, and they were probably about 13, 14. I said to Sean, I was like, imagine one day if these guys are wearing Golf Gods hats. And then 4 years later, we were in Arizona at the Waste Management, which is a massive golf event for that sort of younger demographic. And there was people wearing our hats all over Arizona. So we've obviously got the run coming up, so we're frantically piecing everything together, getting the caravans, getting the cars, and I reckon by hole 6 or 7, a couple of days into running 120 Ks a day, just lazy 3 marathons a day.
That's fucking nuts.
You know, skateboarded across America, 54 days straight, and paddleboarded from Gold Coast to Bondi. I think that was 17 days at sea.
Got a little bit of brown spot in my Sir Walter Buffalo in Melbourne, looking to reno mid-October. Worth an application of Impala, or shall I wait it out?
Sort of said, all right, we don't know what the go is. Like, how much do we tip? Comes back into us, hey boys, you didn't pay the caddy enough. We're like, oh, we thought it was $100. Like, we didn't care how much it was. We just didn't.
Are you seriously nervous?
Yeah, I don't know. I love being at the footy and
Yep.
shit, yeah.
Which is pretty good. We'll keep people like Jonesy employed.
Yep. Don't send me back to the supermarket.
Well, we support.
please.
We get government money to hire people that have grown up in Gawler. So
Yeah, I'm a Gawler boy too.
2v1 today.
both Crows supporters, both from Gawler.
Yeah.
What primary school did you go to?
Trinity.
Ah,
Yeah. Well, you
That's
got
They couldn't afford to go to Trinity.
my primary school doesn't exist anymore. It's housing estates now.
What
Evanston
Evanston,
Primary.
yeah.
The bottle brush.
Yep.
I'm trying to find a computer to use. Anyway, you guys keep talking about low socio-economic housing and whatever else.
No, it's changed down there.
I got my house valuated the other day. It's double what I built it for.
Yep.
So double of 2 is $4. So
I was going to say, if it's been going up with inflation, it's worth exactly the same that it was. It's 10,000 loaves of bread. All right, so I've got Instagram there. Instagram's back around the other way, so it's still doing that. No, it's still this way.
It's still that way, yeah.
Yep. What camera are you on? Fuck, there's a camera over here now.
There's cameras everywhere.
Jesus.
That was the best setup I could do.
He's in the shot.
he is too. Look at that. That's by design.
That was not by design.
Yeah, it was by design.
I don't like that. He does have a face for TV though, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's it.
Anyway, so we'll probably have a bunch of questions coming in from the audience at some point.
Yep.
They will hopefully be sensible. Our audience, they're animals, I think.
Sometimes. There was a period there where it was... That's probably why we got banned from TikTok.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, we've been booted
Multiple times. Yeah, we actually...
I was drinking on the podcast as well.
Yeah, that was the
They
first
didn't
strike.
They do that.
Can't have alcohol. Can't talk about drugs. Can't mention Andrew Tate.
Yeah, couldn't mention him. No.
You see you later.
Yeah, right.
So
And I suppose everything going on in the US at the moment, probably couldn't talk about that either.
Oh, yeah, don't want to touch on that.
So, but we're TikTok free, so we're free to speak about whatever we want now, I suppose.
I'm going to try and get that to work. But yeah, so tell us about Golf Gods. Obviously, there'll be a portion of our audience that understands Golf Gods.
Yep.
But there'll be a bunch of people that haven't heard the story. So talk to me about Golf Gods, how you got started, and what the whole idea was. Obviously, you're not a traditional golf brand.
No, not a traditional golf brand. We're our 11th year this year, so been around for a little while now. Both Sean and my business partner and I, we were both tradies. Sean was a plumber. I had a glazing company, and we used to just catch up at around 3 o'clock, have a few beers and talk about how we could get off the tools and stop digging holes and things like that. We were going to get into doing some different importing. We were talking about doing blog sites and all sorts of stuff. And Sean went to the UK. I sort of was back home doing my thing and started playing golf when the weather was bad and we couldn't be on site. And I had some
When the weather was bad, you'd play golf.
Well, maybe not necessarily when the weather was bad. So when we couldn't get on sites for equipment not being there or products not being available.
Yep.
And we were terrible. But it was a good way to get away from the wife and kids for a few hours. And I just had my first son. So anyway, we had some inspiration from some other sort of brands like the Mad Hueys, who were doing something in surfing and fishing and things like that. And we just thought, I'll just start an Instagram page and we'll just post funny shit, people doing drunk stuff, crashing carts, all sorts of sort of stuff. And it was just as Instagram was really taking off. It was actually before there was even videos on Instagram, so that shows how long ago it was. It was all photos on Instagram. And we ended up buying 10 hats from China. They were the worst 10 hats we've ever seen.
Do you still have any of them?
We have some, actually.
So
It was
cool.
a funny story. We employed a guy to work in our warehouse, and we know the very first hats because we custom made our boxes. And he started working for us for years. Like, I found this in my cupboard. It was like one of the first ever hats we had bought. So within the first, we bought 10, sold those without a website, bought another 100, made our own website. We had no idea how to do that. Just sat down one weekend and pumped out it was before Shopify, and sold those 100 hats. And now we sell thousands of different products all around the world. So it's gone something. It was just an idea with a mate. And I remember one of the very first times we were down there at the PAT, that little executive course, and we saw a couple kids walking towards the tee block, and they were probably about 13, 14. I said to Sean, I was like, imagine one day if these guys are wearing golf gods hats. And then it was probably only 4 years later, we were in Arizona at the Waste Management, which is a massive golf event for that sort of younger demographic, and there was people wearing our hats all over Arizona. So I'd gone from thinking maybe some 13-year-old kids in Adelaide would be wearing a hat to seeing them all over America as we're walking around, people coming up to us. And so, it's just gone from something, a very small idea with a mate with just maybe we could get off the tools to now with, staff all around the world, warehouses in multiple warehouses in Adelaide, one in Denver now. So it's a small idea turned into something quite large, and that's it.
That's crazy. You flinched when he said waste management. I'm guessing that's something that.
Oh, it's a big one for the young ones. Yeah.
But it's on your mind as something that you'd like to do.
Oh, definitely experience. It's just like just like live, but times 10.
Yeah, it's
whole,
times 10.
Yeah.
Everyone says they want to go there. I've done it 5 times now and probably don't need to go back. You got to try and get in. You can't get an Uber there. You've got to get an Uber to somewhere else. Then you got to get there from a bus, and you got to go through the crowd. There's 250,000 people on a golf course, but they're crowded around 16, 17, 18. So 3 holes of golf. You go out to hole 9, there's no one out there. So it's literally a music festival on steroids, and
with 5 Adelaide ovals of people
like around 3 holes,
of golf.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Yeah. So four stories now. I think the hole 16 is, and a lot of corporate stuff, and a lot of like gambling. Like the US have the dollar notes. So what the go is, you got to bring all your dollar notes, and you sit in these corporate boxes, and you gamble on which out of the 3 people in the group are going to hit the tee block. And then you're doing side bets with people. It's an experience and a half.
And because over there that's legal.
That's yeah. Well, it's just between you and I have a group in our box, and we're just throwing dollar bills out. Yeah.
We deal with an irrigation. We don't deal with them. We met a guy in San Antonio the year before, and they do a waste management corporate hospitality thing for their clients. So they've got 250 irrigation shops over there. I think it'd be touching on $1 billion company, and like one of their core corporate entertainment things per annum is to get. I feel like it was 100-person box for those 3 days or whatever, and they'd fly these whole like a new bunch of people come in, so they'd do a 3-day event. They'd fly them in. They'd do a day where they'd go to the thing, and then they'd have like other shit, and then the next group would come in the next day, and then they'd go do the shit that the other people did the day before.
Yep.
Excuse me. Be like the V8s on steroids, right?
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
it's insane. Like the amount of like corporate sort of people there that are coming in, and that's like, I think the last time we went, we bought a ticket off I think it's called StubHub over there. It's like where you can buy tickets off random people. So they would sell parts of their box. Now it was $2,500 US. We got there and the day got rained out. Didn't get our ticket back. So we got all the way there, got absolutely drenched on the way in. Siren went because of the lightning. And I think we left, ended up coming back on about 5 o'clock, but ticket's gone.
So it's that hard to get to as well. So like the logistics of getting into the
logistics of getting in there is a pain in the ass. There's just so many people going in there, and it's not like we can just jump in an Uber and we'll get dropped at the front gate. They stop all that well and truly. So you got to get your Uber to an area, then you got to get on a little bus, then they take you to another little paddock, then you walk through the gates and security, and then the front gates are to hole 16 where majority of people go. Is still another walk. So we would probably 2 hours to sort of get in from Scottsdale, which is probably only 10 minutes away, into the waste management. So, it's one of those things. You do it once for sure, but, you're definitely going to ride off a a big corporate sort of big spend. But they do a thing where each your ticket you get a wristband and you sort of can clock your 10 drinks off. But because tipping's so big over there, if you tip the girls to start, they won't zap your tickets. So you just look after the girls or the bar girls with their tipping.
Yeah, I've heard that. Ervo talked about that on cruise ships as well.
Yep.
Like tip hard, tip early, and then you get looked after. Yeah.
Yep.
That's really frustrating. I forgot the password for the computer that runs the screen at the back. I changed it last week.
Is Restream it on?
I don't have anything on. I'm like, I can't log into either of my computers because I don't remember my password.
Have you got Restream up? Yeah.
Yeah, if you've got questions, ask them. Fuck.
All right. First one is from Levy Parker. Hey boys, just looking at using a Celeprint liquid when it says to water it in for your beetles and whatnot, but to let dry on the leaf if you are applying for caterpillars. Does that mean you have to do 2 separate applications for each pest, or does it still stop caterpillars even if it is watered in?
No, so you have to do 2 separate applications, but the caterpillars, so armyworm, which is what they're referring to, won't come on till that February, April time anyway, but they won't be prevented after you water it in, say, this time. So yeah, it'll be 2 applications. If you want to hold on to your Aceleprint, but you're looking for something that may be a little bit cheaper but will go a lot further and also target armyworm but won't target the grub control, you could look at Bifenthrin, and that'll knock out the armyworm when they appear as well.
Cool. We got the captain saying, ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, lawn hubbians and lawn hubbernettes, I regret to inform you that I had to sell my cylinder mower. So
you obviously have a cylinder mower.
Well, that's a funny story because I had one, and then when I sold the house, I moved in and I had a bit of kikuyu, but it was shit. So sold it, and then about 3 months after I sold it, I ran and ripped it all out, put all new cooch in, and now I don't have one. So I was looking at those Scott Bonners out the front there.
Oh,
and,
yeah,
thinking
in the
that
museum.
would get my lawn really looking nice.
Yeah, we can win not this month.
Not
The
this
next
month.
No. So you don't have a cylinder at the moment?
No, I need to get one.
You're in the market?
Yeah, I'm in the market for sure. So
would you buy new, or do you like the idea of buying an old Scotty and kind of...
I don't mind. I had the Super Swift.
Yep.
That was all right. Did the job. Got some nice stripes.
And that's I guess I'm interested because if you're not kind of deeply focused on that history or the traditional kind of mower, then it doesn't really matter, and you better value for money is to buy a Super Swift or something similar. So
Bush Ranger.
Yeah,
Bush Ranger.
They're Clint proof, so
they're good.
Clint, he bought one, a 20-inch. I can't remember why he bought it. I think he just wanted one.
No, because the other one was
But
blunt.
don't you have 3 or
Oh, that's
yeah,
right.
I was
His-
gonna say, I think I've seen that before.
That's right. His unicorn was blunt, so rather than getting it sharpened because the turnaround time was too long, he went and bought a Bush Ranger 20-inch and got the full service from Stanford Mowers, which have been brought out since then. But he started it and the deflector plate rattled loose and went straight through the cylinder.
I did that.
And
It's going to be a new one.
and they gave him a new one, but it still worked.
They were really good. The customer service from Bush Ranger, and I know we keep talking about it, and they are not a sponsor of the podcast. To be honest, no one is. There's an opening there. Get us some shirts.
Yeah.
I was driving here today, and I was like, "Fuck, I don't have anything to wear in the podcast." I'm like, Dale might bring me a shirt. No,
I've got your pack. We're just not ready yet.
That's all good.
I was going to bring them.
Oh, we've got to get you some stuff, don't we, to put in the pack?
Yeah, if you got some stuff, that'd be good.
Get some stubby holders. Is everyone put stubby holders in it?
There's one lot with stubby holders in.
I don't want to I guess it doesn't matter.
Nah.
How many packs are there?
I think there's 22.
This is for sponsors.
Yeah.
We need to talk about that as well because I can't see a way for any of us to get to the 18th.
Yep.
We're fucked.
Yeah.
It's my birthday on the 4th.
Yeah, and then Ceduna's
8 hours.
Yeah.
I've looked at flying, private jets, anyone
there's
who's
no
private
accommodation. That's for that weekend.
Well, I found it was all right just for that night, but that's
Yeah.
because I'd be there on the Monday.
Yeah,
which is
so
everyone will be gone
fly
by
out,
then.
Yeah.
And then he's on leave. He's got commitments. Matt's busy, so I'm like, fuck. Yeah, anyway,
We'll sort it
we'll
out.
work that out. So I've got a computer working, which is good. I don't know if that's meant to look like that.
Good.
Double click.
Yeah, we're real professional. This is why no one watches the podcast. I'm trying to open it in. That's it. Is that right?
Oh, that's in Windows Media Player,
We
Nick
don't want
VLC.
So you had a lawn at the house that you sold.
Yep.
And then you just haven't got around to kind of.
Yeah, so that was my thing. I used to have parties at my house and everyone would come around and it's like, oh, your lawn looks like Adelaide Oval. And then maybe the next season I'd have another party and everyone's like, your lawn's looking shit. It's like that in and out phase of like really putting all that effort into it. And then you go away for like, we used to go to America a bit. So you'd go away for 2 or 3 weeks and didn't get a mow. So then you'd cut it back low and it's an up and down like emotional thing with the lawn. You can have it looking so good.
You put it into
and then you put all this effort in it and then all of a sudden it's gone.
Yeah. I hold a golf day at my place each year. We used to raise money for charity, which we spoke about last time, but that's all I get my lawn up for.
Yeah.
Like that's all I get it up for. So I got 2 month window now. The weather's starting to warm up. Get it nice, pump it full of fert, cut it back, get it nice for the day, and then don't touch it for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
And it's just get busy with work and everything like that. But before I started here, like the same thing. I used to be full into it, that loser that would cut it every day.
Yep.
And then, it just got busy.
Yeah. I know the feeling.
I wouldn't trade it for anything. Like, being busy here means so much things. Like, it's just always on the go.
Yeah. Yeah. For me, it's sort of like I love the stripes. I love all of that sort of stuff. But now I'm sort of happy with it, keeping it a little bit longer, keep not as tedious and as much work goes into it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we play with the lawn out the front. We striped that up the other week.
Yeah, I saw that on the way
in. Yeah, it's a bit long at the moment. I was playing. Yeah, there we go. I was playing.
Yeah, that was good.
I was playing with the. I wanted a nice video for people to watch, so I raised the height of cut. But it's like we pumped it full of Trojan a couple of weeks ago, and it's Trojan doesn't work, but
Well, that was the thing. That's what got me on that lawn. The photo that I sent you this morning. For some, I was trying to think where it was. I randomly got some Lawnhub products, obviously years ago now, and I was like, threw it on. That was good, nice and green.
It's probably from fucking Tim. Because Tim from HT Capital's been trying to hook us up for ages.
Yeah.
So he probably came and stole some from one of my shops.
Ended up getting it. I was like, went to Bunnings thinking, I'll just buy any fertilizer. It should be good. Got saw that green bag with like golf course greens. This is fantastic.
And it's like sand.
Threw it out. It was this brown shitty granule sand. Nothing happened. I'm like, this is shit. Are you allowed to swear on this one?
You can fucking say whatever you want.
Say whatever the fuck you want.
You can talk negatively about our competitors.
Yeah.
We can't.
And it was literally that just brown shit. I was like, what's going on? Why is it working? But then I was just straight back on that Trojan and mate, it just gets it. Lush and as green as anything, and that's my go-to.
Yeah, well, I mean, people that know the story of Lawnhub know it, but there's obviously thousands and thousands of people out there that don't. Clint literally went to the major 4 golf courses here in Adelaide and was like, what do you use?
Yep.
Because we'll replicate that. And that's exactly what we've done.
Yeah.
Like, it's what the professionals
That's what they use on their fairways.
Yeah.
Well, that's what they were using then. It's evolving, but
yeah.
Yeah.
But things always evolve, but, it's not... Like, we get comments all the time. I'm sure you guys get comments.
That was going to be my question.
Yeah.
Tell us the fucking, the industry bullshit that you see. Because we get, this this is fucking just, shit or whatever it is.
Like, this is just copying that or, this does, my comment to Dylan before, Trojan doesn't work. Like, when you're applying fertilizer to dirt and there's no lawn there, of course it's not going to work, right? So... that's what we normally see when people say, Trojan didn't work, and it's like, well, it's not going to revive something that's already dead.
Yeah, yeah.
But, some of the comments we get, and I'm sure, like Clint said, we're very interested to hear and compare notes because...
Yeah, well, I was just saying before we came on, it's like with our podcast, we've got to make sure we get the facts right because if we're talking about current golf stuff, make one mistake about someone's name or their ability or what the world ranking points are, they're just waiting to rip you. So... we do try and get it. We have tried to set a few things up for you. Say things, you just bait them in the comments, and then most of the time you just sit back and let the followers argue it themselves. You don't even have to comment back, and the people involved just start getting in arguments. The algorithm starts ticking along because all the comments come up.
There's those that are massive Lawnhub fans will remember, but there was a notorious Lawnhub ad for a little period of time where
is that the one in the Bunnings?
No, not that one. Not that one.
I don't know what you're talking about.
This
We
one,
got letters about that one.
Yeah.
Do you get letters much?
Well, we've got a wall of fame of letters.
where
I
Dylan,
really wish we did that. Yeah.
where Dylan was tasked to find some influencers, and the influencer that we got didn't pronounce the word Trojan correctly.
Jane.
And fucking boy, did we cop it. Did we cop it? And like it got hundreds and thousands of views. Like it was one of our best performing ads.
Yeah.
They wanted to take it down. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Fucking
It was just so bad. Like I was replying to comments and going, "Oh fuck."
And I think it was you. Like, I think we should take it down. I'm like, no.
Jonesy's gonna quit.
And
We paid for this ad.
and then Clint's like, I haven't read a single comment because I don't want to see it. I just remember you told me, you're like,
Yeah.
I'm not reading it.
Yeah, you're better off not reading it.
No, that's it.
Like,
A lot
if
of
you've
the
got,
time
especially if you've got someone reading for you.
Yeah.
I don't need to
It'll
read
be
it.
fine. No,
Like,
that's it.
that was an experience. But I mean, the Bunnings one was an interesting one. That wasn't even in a Bunnings. That was an AI image, right, Dylan? Yeah. And they cracked the sads, and we got a courtesy call and then some letters.
Yeah, no, we know how to deal with the letters quite well now.
You just ignore them, don't you?
Pretty much.
What
Depends on
what are your
where it's
letters more so referring to? Like,
a lot of our stuff. Well, you guys do the parody as well.
Yeah.
We
don't.
We've done we've done the parody sort of stuff. So I think what have we got? Obviously, Titleist was the big one from the titties.
Oh, the titties, yeah.
That was probably the one that put us on the map, and I can probably say it. I could probably say it now, but at one stage we were making way more than the lawyers were costing us off that logo. But obviously, when you're fighting $1 billion company in the US, then it was in Australia first, and they kept pushing it back, and then. Then they started suing us in America. So now we've got 2 cases, 2 different lawyers. And then I think it was Christmas Eve, from memory, sent us one from the UK. So now we've got 3 court cases going on in 3 different countries.
Jesus.
Is that current?
No, it was a fair few years ago now. We pulled the pin on that one. But we had the Hack Daniels logo, so Jack Daniels, Tiger Woods, John Daly, they've all sent letters. Callaway through the Callaway Stead logo.
I like that.
Marlboro for the Mulligan logo.
Yeah.
So there's a big list. Masters, Augusta's done us a few times. But it's now we just.
Did it come in a nice envelope, like a nice wax stamped envelope?
No,
like
it's just the
get?
lawyer just messaged the emails again. You got another letter, boys.
Yeah.
We get the letters straight to us, I reckon.
Yeah. Well, last one you got from a paint company was like this thing.
Well,
massive.
Yeah.
they're a very large company that own. It's going to play YouTube in the background. Well, I don't know, and I've gone with.
I see it on here.
I'm-
So I don't know why you're not being able to get it.
This because one of these cables isn't working.
But it was just up.
I know, but then it loses it. I'll show you. Right. So most of these big chemical companies are all owned by one company, or there's like one large company that owns all these faces.
Yeah.
And so when we get a letter, it's because this company's owned by this company's owned by this company. And then you realize how big that company is. You're like, oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what is it? A lot of your letters is what the stuff that's going in the logo
naming?
base?
No,
Naming,
we
naming.
got stung for using weed and feed.
Oh, yeah.
That was a trademark owned by the DuPont Group, which owns Dulux, which owns Yates.
Right.
And then, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm just using. I just make up names.
Yeah.
You just happen to have
Sounds
it
good.
first, right?
But straight away, like we pulled the name, called it now the Grow and
I
Blow
don't
Pack.
think we did it straight away, but
We did it in a timely manner that was given to us 3 times.
we did it. We
Well,
did
that's
it
You
by
go
midnight.
5 p.m.
By
on that.
midnight, the deadline.
But
Absolutely.
then we went to the Turf Conference up in Sydney this year.
Yeah, they're there.
And we saw like a lot of the other online brands in the home lawn market, and they're like, "Oh, why did you change your name?" And like we tell them, and they're like, "Oh fuck, I'm going to change it." And then, so they've all changed it.
Because we're at a size now where we've got a lot of people copying us, which I'm sure you are as well.
That's 100%. Yep.
I don't know. Is this TV a problem? Can I just turn it off?
No with it.
It seems like it's not.
Well, this computer's fucked. and this is all my cryptos on here, so that's going to be fun because I
Access to
just
that one.
put too many passwords in there. So I'm messaging.
As in the password, you changed the password?
Last
on it?
week, it's like you need to update your PIN. So I did, using a naming convention that I generally use for my passwords for my laptops. And now I can't work out what it is. They're both similar passwords. I got into this one. And I messaged Jaron, who's our IT guy, and said, hey, do you have the ability to hack my passwords? He said, I can reset. He goes, I also have your BitLocker. Yeah, cool. So we're fine.
Yeah, fine. Yeah, Jaron will be able to get into
My
that.
Russian hacker, he's like, I can do a reset. No action. All right. So let's get back to the podcast because I'm getting super distracted. So your lawn that you had that you sent a photo of, I can't even share it with anyone. Oh, you can share my screen. I think it's this thing because Jaron touched it. Do you know what your lawn variety is at your new place?
Just Santa Ana.
No. That's
The
good.
goat.
Yeah. And as I said, I've obviously got. I did the lawn. Had to block off the dogs. Got 2 female dogs, so of course they're pissing on the lawn and things. So I had them blocked off, and then the missus like, you can't just let them not go on the lawn. So I let them go on the lawn anyway. So they're pissing on the lawn, ruining it. And what I actually started, I don't know if I saw someone do a video of it, but I think it was 3-way and roots and shoots, and I'd spray a little bit on it and give a bit of water in, and seemed to be coming up good.
Yeah.
And I won't name where I went, but I went to a local distributor of Lawnhub products, and I was going to go get some more to keep it going. And the guy's like, that's way too expensive. Do just sea sole, straight sea sole, and do that.
I could fucking tell you where you went.
And anyway, so I started doing that, and this lawn was probably about 7 months old or whatever, only last summer. And I don't know whether it was that or something else happened, but these dead spots just started growing and growing. The whole lawn just died in the first year. It was hectic.
It's all right.
So now this is the first season. I put the Trojan back on 2 weeks ago. She's starting to green up again. Give it a bit of topsoil, and she'll be good to go this summer.
Won't take long, I don't reckon. It's cooked.
Yeah. Anyway. I reckon that you don't answer this on the podcast. I reckon the place you went might have been a place we used to own.
Oh, yeah?
Which sold sand and metal.
Yeah.
Because that's the kind of shit that one of those people would have said. But we're very careful about who we use. You don't have like a retail distribution.
Nah, we've got just
your
like
store.
green grass facilities and that just like that sort of stuff.
Like as in for your shirts, like.
We've got a distribution partner out of New South Wales.
As in they've got like a store people can go buy?
Nah, so they'll just go to like the Drummonds or the pro shops at golf courses and things like that, and then just sell it off.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, so you do have that. Because the issue I have had in the past with having resellers is if they're selling other shit, what quite often would happen is Lawnhub would be used as a gateway drug to them to selling other stuff. So people would go in there looking for a Lawnhub, whatever. They're like, oh, well, have you thought about our brand?
Yeah.
So, and that's why I'm curious to know where that was, but we can talk about that separately. Because it's like, well, do you want Lawnhub or not?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, that's what for me personally, as I said, I'm not sponsored or anything. I'm coming here, but I generally do use it, and I find the Trojan really works. It's like, if I want we've got a party coming up next Sunday and next Saturday, and I just know I'll just pump it full of Trojan and give it water it in and give it a few mows, and she's good to go.
Drawdown. Yeah, just fucking causing trouble.
But one thing I did find is when I started using the concentrated liquids, like the 3-way and that sort of stuff, that gives it a lot quicker boost there. But yeah, obviously the wet and the roots and shoots is.
He knows his shit.
Yeah, that's it, mate.
Big fan.
I'm just over here.
I'm a bit of a. I don't probably see it. I'm a bit of a random mixer of fertilizers.
You think you're a random mixer of fertilizers?
When I first started, Clint made this Hiroshima mix of chemical, and it had everything on it, and the hedges have only just started to come back. And
it kind of fucked them for 3 years.
Yeah, 3 years. Yeah, it'll be my 4 years here in 20 days.
Yeah.
And he did it not long after I started, and they've only just really come back.
I was just paro, and I was like, well, fucking one's good, two's better. And like, if you can spray the herbicide and the insecticide and the fertilizer and the fungicide, and just mix it all together. And I was done the lawn. Like, oh, what do I want to do with what's left in the backpack? Oh, fuck it.
Just
Started spraying
the
everything. Hedges. Literally, it must have been the perfect amount of chemical to like pretty much put the plant into a coma
for 3 years.
for 3 years. And then at some point, it
Started
just
coming
came back
back.
out and it was just like,
All right, we're alive.
cool. And now it's super healthy.
Yeah.
But yeah, just 3 years of just like,
Yeah.
it was really bad.
We did a video there, 2 years ago, and yeah, they were fucked. They were still fucked.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it's one of those things. I think it's like, you know, if you're getting out and spraying, it's like if I just mix it all in the tub together, I only have to walk across this once.
yeah, and honestly, that's a lot of the mentality.
Yeah.
is right. But you know, when we like write a program for someone or a application calendar, we do like to space it out because the product goes a lot further. You know,
Yeah.
because you're not dumping all this product on at once. You
Yeah.
sort of Trojan, and then 4 weeks later we'll do a roots and shoots.
Yeah.
And then 4 weeks later we'll do a 3-way, and then all right, it's Trojan time again. You
And
know,
now you got 16 weeks instead
instead
of
of
4
everything
weeks.
just you know. So
Yeah.
and that's you know, there's I'm sure that like as you said before, people were waiting in the comments to go if you get a golf stat wrong or
Yeah.
something like, you know, people are hot on us for our calendars, and it's like, well, it's a guide to help people, you know, and then
And that's the thing. It's different in every state.
that's
wouldn't it,
right.
with the
Yeah, it's literally
times and-
just a guide, because if we didn't have those, so when we introduced those calendars, they're always there, but we updated them. Questions around application timing dropped by about 70%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
It's an FAQ in a box.
Yeah.
So you don't have to deal with the like, I mean, yours is probably different kind of FAQs, but
When
everyone
should I
knows
do
how to
this?
put a
What should I
t-shirt
do
on,
that?
right?
Yeah.
Or everyone knows how to put a hat on or
Yeah.
how to adjust a hat.
Yeah.
But for this, people, it's chemicals, so people are already a little bit wary, like, you know, how's it going to work? But then men specifically don't read instructions anyway. So you're looking at it, that people are just fucking, yeah, the TV's fucked.
Yeah.
Oh no, I was just looking if there was an NSFW here because
Yeah.
And sometimes people can't find the instructions. So
Yeah.
we do our best to make it as easy as possible. It's interesting that you say the state thing, because I had a meeting this morning with a lawyer in Florida, and he was saying how, like, over in the US, we can't be as broad with our recommendations because it's such a large country with such seasonal
yeah.
differences across the whole country.
Yeah.
So our how-to guides and our ads will have to be targeted at
Specific
the
state level, yeah.
I don't know if yours is like that, or you can kind of just loosely be like,
Yeah, we can.
Memorial
just-
Day,
Yeah,
fucking buy some
pretty much.
shirts. Yeah. Bear from Golf Gods is watching live
Is he?
on Instagram. He said he was staying home with his kids today, or
Yeah, I think the missus was in the Goldie all week, so he's
Yeah.
pulling his hair out.
work
after.
from home, Dad.
No, he's been in at work. We've obviously got the run coming up, so we're frantically piecing everything together, getting the caravans, getting the cars, and
I hadn't heard from you for a while, and I assumed you were just fucked, drowned, busy, like just organising shit.
Yeah, it was one of those things when you commit to we only committed to this 7 or 8 weeks ago, so you sort of think, oh yeah, we'll do it,
Can't be
without even thinking about, oh, all right, how much work's going to be involved? Is the business running okay where I could just step away from and just focus all
That's
on
my
this?
whole life.
Yeah,
I just go, yeah, we'll have a fucking training session and we'll invite heaps of people, and I can write a training guide in
Yep.
a month.
Yep.
Oh yeah, we'll have
I'm
an
a bit the
event.
same.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah.
Well, I think without doing that, you never get anything done.
That's right. And I'm a bit of a doer, so I'm a bit of an ideas man. We just come up and let's do it, and we'll just work it out along the way.
You need a level of delusion as well.
Yeah.
That you're like you're good enough to do it. You're like, yeah, I can do that. Can't
I
be
can
that
do
fucking
that.
hard.
So
Right.
we're a week out from doing the run, and
Is that
we're
literally? It's a week away.
Yeah, we're leaving on Sunday the 21st. So what's that?
fucking hell, that's come up so fast.
Well, 8 days, 9 days.
Yeah.
away. Sunday fortnight.
And then the first hole in Kalgoorlie we're playing on the 24th at 6 a.m. So 2 holes in Kalgoorlie,
And then he starts running.
and then he starts running. Yeah,
Oh, so the first 2 holes are at
at
the
the
same.
Kalgoorlie Golf
Yep.
Course. So I think there's 3 courses along the way. You got Kalgoorlie Golf Course, which have you seen that golf course? It's immaculate. Like it's basically like round pods of like the tee block, red dirt, and then like a green.
I'm pretty
that goes
sure
around. It's
my mate
unbelievable.
used to look after it.
So then there's another course along the way. I can't remember that. And then there's Ceduna Golf Course.
Yep.
But everything else in between is just like a random hole.
Because I think
roll-
I'm going to have to
roadhouse.
come to one of the other holes.
Yeah.
Are they all allocated to people? Have you filled it all out?
Yeah, so there's 18
Yeah, so
sponsors,
there's 18. Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that should be good.
So how am I going to handle that? I've got to get to Ceduna on the 5th. I mean, first world problems, right? Like
Yeah.
fucking Damo's running there.
Yeah.
All I have to do is find an appropriate
Form of
vehicle.
transport,
Well, I was
yeah.
thinking about, because we've got the entertainment centre on the Saturday.
Yep.
I'm having my birthday. So it's my birthday on the it's my birthday on the Sunday.
Yep.
Oh, no, what's the 4th?
Saturday.
My birthday on the Saturday, and you guys are thinking you'll be in Ceduna on the Sunday.
Yeah, we'll hopefully be on the 5th, yeah.
And so my plan was go do my birthday, and I'm talking long lunch into Cirque du Soleil drinks, and then like basically have a like Burt Kreischer style fucking bus pick me up,
Yep.
seatbelt me into the bus,
and then,
IV drip,
and then
off to
straight over
Ceduna. That's all I can think of, or hire a plane, have it pick me up from Parafield Airport or whatever, and fucking fly me
And
to
fly
Ceduna.
out. I think there's a few other people trying to fly out there.
Uh.
and do it. You might be able to charter just a plane
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah, get
I think
yourself a
there's
little
few other
PJ.
guys. Yeah.
Bear said, "Sup, boys, on my way to pick them up." Ha.
Yes.
So yes, I know that for a lot of dads out there, it's going to work is the preferred option.
Yeah, no, it's the kid drop-offs, the kid pickups, the in-between meetings. It's tough.
It's chaos. There aren't any other questions coming through from Restream It, from what I can see. Michael Clark.
That's the last one from me. I look at Instagram.
So have you given it much thought more around? Are you going to run? You're not going to run at all. Like I know Bear was dropping.
I
some
haven't
kegs
ran since high school, which was probably 25 years ago.
since you got chased last.
Yeah, that's it. So no, we're just there for support. We're obviously the focus is playing 18 holes of golf, although the running part of it is things. So my role is probably to sort of challenge Damien as he plays golf and do some little challenges with him just to fuck with his mind a little bit, just to really put the pressure on. We're going to do a little like concussion type test before each hole. So as you know, holes 1 and 2 should be fine. Know his name, count to 10 backwards, all that sort of stuff. But hopefully by I reckon by hole 6 or 7, a couple of days into running 120 k's a day, just lazy 3 marathons a day.
It's fucking nuts. Hey?
It's fucking
when you
nuts.
say it out loud.
Yeah. When you
Like-
say 3 marathons a day,
Yeah.
that's the gauge of running, isn't it? A marathon. I've done a marathon, but when it's 3 of those,
I do feel like running a marathon's not as big a deal as it was 20 years ago.
nah, 100%.
It's like, everyone's climbed Everest. What are you
Yeah.
going to do next?
Yeah.
Fucking climb it and then jump off. Or climb it in a day.
Yeah, well, now it's just get to do. Let's go do. Well, the reason he's doing 3 is because no one's done it.
Yeah.
So I think what he said was maybe Ned Brockman, one of the days when he ran across was 110 kilometres.
Yeah.
So,
So he's just
he
like-
knows someone can physically do that. So there's
Yeah.
no point of him just going to run 100k. Someone's already done that.
Yeah.
Can he say someone's run 120? No. So he's going to go find out.
And so he'll run 120, but then he'll do it again, and then again, and then again, and then
yeah.
again for 9 days.
9 days straight. Yeah. So, but he does have some experience in this sort of thing. He has, skateboarded across America, 54 days straight, just skateboarding across one side of America to the
Imagine
other.
how sore one of your legs, like, you know how you like
Yeah, just got
the
a
push leg.
on
I
the-
I ride my scooter with my kids for fucking
Yeah.
half an hour, and I'm like, oh, that's that side. And I try to use my other leg, it's not the same.
Yeah.
Like, just
What else has he done? Paddleboarded from Gold Coast to Bondi. I think that was 17 days at sea by yourself. And the boat sponsor pulled out the day before. So
the
he just
what?
did-
Sorry.
He had a boat sponsor. I think the story was he had a 24-hour paddle, and the boat sponsor was going to follow him, and he said, "Oh, we just realised you're going to be doing it overnight. We don't want to be behind you and you get taken by a shark, so we're pulling out." So he rang.
What,
his,
you'd rather me be out there on my own and get taken by a shark, you fucking cunts? What the fuck?
so he rang his mate on the Bondi, and he's just like, "Oh, well, I'll put the paddle in at Goldie, and I'll paddle up to you." And it was 17 days straight of paddling, just on his own. And then I think 10 years later, he did it with a big aqua bike. I think
On his own?
On his own.
What, just
yeah.
staying close to the coast and
Just trying to, around the headlines, and then staying at like the surf life saving clubs when he'd sort of finished the day.
Jesus.
Well, the craziest one for me was he with 3 days' notice he ran the Gold Coast Marathon, but he carried a mattress.
I think I've seen photos of that. Yeah.
And he put a metal bar in the middle of the mattress to try and hold it, but then he hadn't trained, so his arm was just so sore.
Yeah.
It wasn't the whole thing, so he just threw it over his shoulder. And
What was the story behind the mattress?
I think people had just run a marathon before, so no point in him just running a marathon. He knows he'll carry a mattress.
Fucking have a mattress.
Yeah, because I'd be like, do it pushing a lawnmower.
Yeah.
Right? Because that'd be good for brand.
Yeah.
Right? And it's too far for him to run. I was like, how much money?
Yeah,
how
that
much
cylinder.
money? Yeah, like,
imagine if you had a
metal
cylinder.
roller.
The rear rollers would wear out after.
I could just see him coming down the hill from Kalgoorlie and he's just like trying to get it up on one wheel and just like see if he can coast down the hill.
Yeah.
Can you stop touching my camera?
So I was
We have now got some questions, not related to golf or God. MC53 sounds like a gang. Got a little bit of brown spot in my Sir Walter Buffalo in Melbourne, looking to reno mid-October. Worth an application of Impala, or shall I wait it out?
if you've got it, absolutely. If you haven't got it, yeah, just hold out for the reno. Yeah, scarify that area, remove all the dead material, and try and core that area as well. Yeah, but if you've already got Impala, go for it.
VJ has just messaged us. His profile picture is now the Hawks logo.
Nice.
So he said, how's the FERT machine going? Hopefully issues are sorted by now. You'll know more than I have.
Yeah, today I'd only dumped FERT once, but I think without asking too many questions, I think it was more of a bucket trigger issue rather than it dumping FERT.
You don't think it was because of the flap getting sticky? You think it was actually told to dump?
I think so.
Oh, cool. That's good.
I think I could be wrong because it was working. Like, it wasn't like when we had the issues on Wednesday. It was complete. It was working. So
Did you
good,
readjust the sensors? I saw on the cameras today Rose was loading buckets in
They're fucked.
because I moved them.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, they just need to be.
Yeah,
We just need to work out where to put them.
It spewed over the top. We had a bucket flip in the cage by the screw. It got punched out and flipped out.
So how's the manufacturing? Because this will be the first sort of step into manufacturing, I guess, is it? Because
it's been an interesting process.
We learn a lot.
You don't know what you don't know, right?
That's
like,
right.
You think about like all the trials and tribulations of going to offshore manufacturing and trying to understand container regulations and what fits in a container and how long they take and what insurances you don't have and marine transit and all the shit you probably discovered along the way. We're finding all that out. And I remember watching, you know, you're going through a factory, you know, you do factory tours. Like for us, we go irrigation pumps, that kind of thing. And there's just always these dudes just fucking holding tools, leaning on shit. I'm like, what the fuck are they doing? And that was us.
That was us all week.
2 days this week or probably longer, just standing there, like, because you fix something and then you have to watch it and hope that it replicates the area or that it doesn't.
Yeah.
So we're just standing there, and I'm like, this is
leaning on the gates.
This is what fitters and turners do. They just fix it and then they watch it and then like, all right, cool, it's fucking sorted. So, look, you know, you talked about Damo's looks at something and he goes, well, if someone's done that before, I need to do something more.
Yeah.
Because if someone's done it before,
There's no point.
I kind of look at a lot of things here and go, well, if someone else has done it before, so can we.
Yeah.
Right. So the granular machine that we've got is somewhat unique, like because it's a bucketing machine, which is not a standard thing, although everyone does buckets now because we do. If we had a bagging machine, it would be more seamless. Even though it's
we would have had it months ago as well if it was a bagging machine. But that machine out there is a hybrid of something that already existed
for coffee beans or something.
Yeah, and then it was and cashews.
Yeah,
and then that's right, clear cashews. That's what they were. And
clear cashews,
like the bucket was clear. Yeah, sorry. And Clint going, well, I wanted to do this. And then we'd put it forward and then would wait 2 weeks and go, all right, well, this is what I've come back with. And then it was like, oh, but I reckon if we have this, then we'll save this. And then, all right, we'll send it away. I was back. So it was like the whole process. It was exciting. It just took far too long.
It was frustrating.
Yeah.
But I'm going to assume you're impatient because we are as douchepreneurs. And so I want it now.
Yeah.
And it's funny, as soon as I make a decision that I'm ready to go, I want to go now.
Now.
Like, even if I'm like, Celeste will go, hey, can you take the kids to school? I'm like, yep, let's go now.
Yeah.
Not in 7 minutes or in 4 minutes. And so even the pallet racking down there, I'm like, I want it now. Like, we got the price. And then he's like, we can have it on the 11th and the 12th. I think that was in August. So it was like 2 weeks. I was like, fuck. And it doesn't matter. It means fucking nothing, man. It's just pallet racks. But I want it now.
Yeah.
Because I've made the decision. So having the machine, that took us nearly 11 months from when we ordered it to when it got here.
Yeah, right.
So it's a Chinese manufactured machine that went from China to Brisbane. It got Australianed. So they had to rewire the whole thing, which they weren't expecting to rewire the whole thing, but they were obviously happy to do it because it needed to be done.
The legs.
Yeah, the heights were wrong. So
It's built on a slant.
like chocks. Like, so the warehouse in China was obviously sloped. Can you say that?
Yeah.
So yeah, they had to fix that and cut legs and re-weld it, and then stuff's gone wrong. And anyway, it's I don't know. I want to say 80%, 90%. So
How many buckets will you be able to pump out?
it'll do a ton bag in 5 kilo buckets in 40 minutes.
Pretty good.
We used to do an average human could do 600 buckets a day,
Average.
and
human.
now I could do 8. Jesse did 1,000. So if I was fucking around on my phone,
Yeah.
talking to people, answering questions, I could do 800 if I worked a day.
Yep.
But something that we found, or that I found out today, we might have figured out yesterday as well, but because that top hopper holds so much fertilizer, you can change the bulker and still make buckets.
Oh, while it's doing
While
it.
it's doing
So yeah. So if you've got enough efficiencies, you don't have to stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. You wouldn't have to anyway, really.
Yeah, well,
It
the
just-
old
it just
one
runs
didn't
out.
hold
Yeah.
it anywhere near as much.
And
so
how many humans do you need alongside that?
Oh, it's ideally 1, but it's actually 2.
2. Yeah.
So there's a bucket, the bucket destacker.
Yeah.
Once you've put your buckets in there, you should be able to walk away, but then they fall over and the gates. Like, probably the thing that Matt, our GM, was most conscious of that we didn't really give too much thought to was that it's an ongoing problem. You're always going to be fixing shit. The machines need maintenance. They need things turned and switched. And so I think there'll be a point when we have a fitter and turner or a hybrid of that role in the business.
Yep.
Well, we found out today that rotation is obviously key, right?
It also wasn't handed to us. The delivery of the machine wasn't as good as it could have been.
Yep.
You're cold now, mate.
Yeah,
We can get Celeste to change the temperature.
the stock rotation out there, we as much like we'd moved a lot of stuff ready for the pallet racking that should have been installed by now, but it doesn't matter.
Why do you keep bringing it up, man? It's obviously a fucking problem.
Well, so we've grabbed Trojan. We've grabbed an old Trojan first up this morning. So we grabbed the oldest stock this morning, put that up, and the settings of it yesterday were different. It was a different batch number.
Yeah.
So again, like Clint said, you're forever touching it. So you were finessing it because it was taking too long to reach the target weight.
Yeah.
So you had to open the gates for a little bit longer and then put that in. All right, cool. Set it, walk away, come back. It's a different batch number, not the same prill. It's a bit different. So then you forever touching it. Cool. That's good. Smashes out that ton. Come back, third one, different batch number.
Yeah.
So
It's still there's no way we wouldn't have that machine. Like, I wouldn't go back and swap it for the money.
no
Like,
way. No.
Even if we have to put 3 people on it, you'll fucking smash
it.
Yep. And like, I was talking to Jonesy the other day, who's been with us probably the longest.
Yeah, 3 years.
3 years,
Coming
October
up
4.
3 years.
And I said to her, it's funny the problems that we have now that we didn't have then. Like, and you'd be the same, right? Like,
Yeah.
the stuff that used to stress us out, like we'd have a Black Friday go nuts.
Yep.
And we'd have 10 or 15 days to it would take us 10 to 15 days to catch up on shipping of the Black Friday because we were like manufacturing and whatever else. We didn't just have stock
Yeah, you just grab it
and
off the
sell
shelf
what
and
was
go.
there. We'd sell and we'd work it out.
Yeah.
And so now it's funny to look at it and go, oh, now when our machine goes down, we can't make, I don't know, what is it, 40 buckets an hour for 8 hours, 2,500, instead of 1,000.
Yeah.
But the machine still helps. It weighs it accurately. There's no dust. There used to be a lot of dust.
Yeah, I don't know where the dust goes because it's still there. It's accumulating somewhere.
Consumed.
Yeah, it's accumulating somewhere.
In your lungs.
Yeah.
That's it.
So MC53 says, thanks, Jonesy. Could I mix Impala with Roots and Shoots as it's due now?
I would just do Impala by itself. I haven't tested that mix. If you're willing to do a jar test and mix it yourself and it mixes okay, sure. But yeah, I like to just anything with fungicide, just separate
them.
Yeah.
Peter from Adelaide Plant Recovery just texted me and said, if you're looking to fly from Adelaide to Ceduna, Trevor Wright is a legend in the bush. And he sent me wrightsair.com.au. So he has the airplanes.
He's got the aeroplanes. There you go.
Might be able to fly
What was it
back.
called again?
Wright's Air.
Wright's Air.
So I might be able to. We might be able to get a plane sorted, but then we might be able to fly Damo home rather than him having to come home with
that's
you.
what we said. It was like, do you reckon by the time he's run that far, we can just like get up and go drive back to Ceduna, or you reckon he'll just be able to sit in the car? Probably won't.
His legs will be fucking. You'd have to lie down.
down.
We'll get a
Put him in the
medevac out of there. Just get some fucking sick insurance, and then just call up. Just be like, we've got a friend of ours here. He's got really sore legs. We think he's having heart troubles. And just fucking completely disregard any respect for the Royal Flying Doctors Service. Just like they get him back, and he's like, I think I just needed a stretch. Thanks, guys. See you later. Yeah. Okay. So this is the guy. This is the guy.
Got someone.
But yeah, even the liquid bottling machine like that last year, when we got that this time last year, because the machine that we the machine we did have, was overheating.
Yep.
So the gears were overheating. So, our capacity for that was probably 600 to 800 litres a day.
Yep.
But that one, when it's humming.
Man, that thing.
Pumps.
It was a paddle. No, so whenever we, like you would have done.
He wanted it straight away. That was how this machine came to.
And I think it was a case that I asked one of them, someone maybe, to go sort it out. And I wasn't happy with how fast it was getting done. So I'm like, fuck this. So I just started ringing people. I'm like, I need this and I want it now. Because we were like decanting litres into like a plastic jug and then tipping it into things. It was fucked.
Screwing on the lids.
The last 2 times I've gone on holidays, he's bought a liquid machine. So that's how you got the first one in that little box machine.
Or what are you buying
Because what happens is I'm not involved.
Yeah.
And then I get down there and I'm like, this is stupid. Why the fuck are you doing it this way? Even the other day, Josie's like, whenever you're on the floor, something changes.
But it's good because he can see it, because we might make a passing comment about something and, something will be like, oh, whatever. And then he goes down and he goes, what the fuck?
And then they'll be like, I told you this.
Yeah.
Like, no, you fucking didn't.
Yeah.
You never told me that.
So, it's good. And I suppose that's the benefit of having as much as he's trying to remove himself, that someone that gets down there, hands-on director, and goes, that we can do this better, or you know what, let's spend whatever it is and let's just get it done.
Yeah.
That was I did those meetings with all the staff at Dry Creek today. Just anyone that I hadn't had lunch with in the last 6 months, just to get an idea of what's going on, how they're feeling, if there's anything that they're troubled by, just whatever. 15 minutes, talk to me about whatever you want. And I've got a laundry list of like what needs fixing, what needs changing, where we've got staff shortages, staff concerns around training that they're not getting or whatever, or personal issues that they're struggling with that I might be able to help with.
Yep.
I think you need to get on the floor from time to time.
We do that with our packing of just orders. Like obviously we used to just do all
just you, right?
Pack all the orders and do
play
everything,
golf,
and you knew
put
what
in a
was,
window, pack
what
an
was
order.
really moving, and going, oh, okay, that bag of golf tees, people are really loving those, and it might have been because we had an upsell in the car or something like that.
So you know it works,
and then we now know, oh shit, that they're working. And so every now and again, generally around Black Friday, Sean and I will get back down there and pump out, 8, 12-hour days of just packing orders to make sure we can get it out as quick as possible. But then you do realise, like, that's moving. Okay. So it's a good understanding, especially for
8 to
owners
12
and
hour
founders.
days.
I might have been exaggerating.
It sounds good on the podcast.
Definitely Black Friday for like you said, you can start pumping the orders, and if you get behind in Black Friday, like you're hammered. And for us, especially through that COVID time where shipping to the US was ridiculously hard, and we didn't know how long it would take and all that sort of stuff, we just had to get it out of our warehouse.
Has Australia Post sorted shit out yet, or are you still?
No, we're still restricted from shipping, so we're not shipping to America at all at the moment, which is a huge part of our business. But I think around the 25th of September, they'll supposedly be back. So it was ridiculous. 40 countries, their postal service shut down shipping to America, and the first one to come back was Ukraine. So how does that work? You got a war-torn country, and they're the first people to get there.
Tell you what, in my experience, and I'm not that experienced, but commerce never dies.
Yeah.
War, no war,
Yeah.
famine, like whatever the fuck's going on, commerce never dies, especially if that commerce is connected to weaponry.
Yeah, true.
So I'm just going to log in. It's 3 o'clock, so we just have to give away a
Scarifier.
Scarifier.
Jeez,
So Greenworks, who make battery operated and corded. No, battery
Is that the
operated.
little bike?
That's the bike.
Yeah,
You can
cool.
have a ride before you go
ride.
if you want. Batteries.
I might have given it a bit of a twirl last night around the building. And I got it into sport mode. It bugs.
Yeah.
I got up to 38 kilometres.
I did. Was I saying 40? I think I got close.
20 and then you were like,
Oh, maybe I didn't.
that's your 40.
Yeah, I think
20's fast, man.
I think. Well, when you weigh 125
Yeah,
kilos,
it's a weight restricted sort of thing.
Plus, I truly tested it out yesterday. So what we do, one of the guys that I'm mates with built me a random number generator. Picker.
Yep.
But every time, so we're really underprepared for this podcast. And I just typed in the wrong email address because my mind is elsewhere. One of the questions that came through before was, what's your golf handicap?
Mine?
Yeah.
I play off 18. So
Okay.
I think that's
I'd love to be 18.
as low
I'd
as I've
love
ever
to be
got.
18, eh?
And I think that's good enough. We don't actually play that much competition golf. I don't think I've actually put a card in for.
So you're more golf day golf than competition
Yeah,
golf?
golf day, and then we're the little bandits that come in, and we bring a scratch golfer partner, and then we basically come in and take our prizes that we donate back.
I'm an even more disgusting bandit. I hold a 40 GA or 40.3, which is a genuine. I pay I'm a member of Social Golf Australia, so they maintain my handicap for $160 a year or whatever.
Yep.
And then we grab me and him. He's low single, mid single.
8.8 at the moment.
And Matt's like 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, perfect.
And then we'll get me.
Yep.
And then
It's 22.
well, you can have a 22 or an 18,
like
or you go grab some. But yeah, and so usually we're about like 8.75 because of mine.
Yep.
And that's handy. And I can putt. So
Yeah.
It works out well.
Yeah, those golf days are good when you can stitch them up.
Yeah, we won the one last year, and then this year I think we came third. But
I wasn't on.
No,
I think I was focused. That's the last golf game I ever played.
Yeah.
It's the last golf.
You
I'm
were
never
done,
playing
eh?
again. I said I'm never playing again.
after about 4 holes, it just went straight downhill. I'm not fucking doing this again. This is so shit.
Yeah, I was over it. I was like, fuck this. I just think it just takes too long. Like I can't spend that much time playing golf when I'm trying to grow a business and be a somewhat focused parent and
100%,
husband.
and that's what people think. It's like, oh, you must play golf all the time, but I literally can't remember the last game of golf I just went out and played with some mates or some friends. Every time we go out where I was shooting content, doing a golf day, and those sort of things. So yeah, haven't been able to put any cards in lately, which I don't mind. We don't take it too seriously, to be honest. The whole time's been, if we got through 7 or 8 holes and stopped scoring, but having a good time, having a drink, hanging out with mates. That's golf for us.
Is Mount Osmond your club? Like is that?
We were at Glenelg. Then I moved up to the eastern suburbs. So we went to Mount Osmond. I think I played 14 holes for my membership. So it was an expensive 14 holes. And now we're just at Mount Compass. We go up there to do content and things like that. And
because it's more accessible for content?
Yeah, because you can go there and there'll be 10 people on the course the whole
crazy,
time.
isn't it?
And it's for the content, you just don't want to be rushed. You sort of got to stop. You got to start, and if it's a free-flowing golf course, people get annoyed. So it's just easier for us to spend an
what the
extra
easy
20 minutes.
solution is? Buy a golf course.
Yeah, well, we did actually. That was one of our goals. The Marion 9-hole, that little thing.
That's owned by the council, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's owned by the council. They've just done a big reno there, but that was
supplied the irrigation.
idea. That was the
I should do this draw, shouldn't I?
talk. We'll have our warehouse, everything there. Have 9 holes, easy access. But yeah,
Easy access would be a good name for a golf course. For a golf course, easy access.
Expensive though, with all the water,
Oh yeah,
all the waterproof
Beds
stuff
heaps.
that gets buried in the ground.
yeah.
Machinery, wages, maintenance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we're just gonna do this draw.
Whinging
Otherwise,
Whinging
we'll
members.
have we'll have a meltdown. So
Before you do it, you just need to change the setting to duplicate screen.
oh my god.
Aaron
Yeah.
McGurd.
I understand. I've got some beers in the fridge. I need to grab out of the fridge. No, because you're doing this bit. Duplicate these displays. All right. You good? Now you can see my drawer. My drawers. I can't make it any smaller. That's what she said. What is going on? Fuck off. Shut up. All right. So they're the numbers. We feel pretty confident with that. 131472, 133776. Create the draw. So this is that's the
The
draw.
little app, yeah.
You can't see that on any cameras that matter. If you would like to press start draw,
All
it's a touch screen. You can do it
Here we
whichever
go.
way you want. So this is to give away our second Scarifier for the month, thanks to Greenworks. 133699
Dinner for
Here we go.
2.
with all my back. What's on my screen? Just my signature. So I'll just look up who that is. Jonesy.
Yeah, usually I'm pretty good at that.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm
Are
scattered.
you starstruck? Because
I'm getting nervous for tonight.
Are you really?
Oh,
are
the
you thinking
Crows,
about it?
he's getting excited.
He yeah.
I'm a fucking loser for it. I just
They
can't
lose,
help it.
and
It's
he'll-
on.
Yeah, he'll be menstrual. For
No,
a
I'll tell
while.
you. I'll tell you off camera. But if we lose, it's not a bad thing. If we lose, I'll tell you off camera why.
Nah, it's not.
No, I obviously want to win.
133699.
Yeah,
That's a fucking. That's literally was ordered this morning
Jeremy.
at 10:53. Well, I'm glad that a number that's that far towards the end of the random number generator got picked, because I genuinely believe that Google random number picker works down. Say it's 1 to 100, it moves until it gets to the first comfortable stop, and it's like 22.
Yeah, okay.
So you'll win 22 or win 44 and 60, like whatever.
Yeah.
Whereas this was actually written to choose a random number, and so it shouldn't be in the middle.
Middle, yeah.
Well,
yeah.
unless it's randomly in the middle.
Yeah.
That makes sense. But
Jeremy L from Ferny Hills, Queensland.
congratulations, Jeremy.
Big order.
It's his fourth order,
Fourth order, good
and
boy.
his order was a BBW, a Trojan and Roots. It was a lawn builder pack.
He built his own lawn
but he
builder
built
pack.
his own lawn builder pack.
Hated it.
So that, what am I doing?
Giving him a scarifier.
We're going to send that. So that'll get shipped out directly from the manufacturer.
Mm-hmm.
He's also still in the draw to win the motorbike. So we're
motorbike.
not giving away the one that old mate's fucking destroyed. So
Yeah, I was going to say, are we keeping that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck no. Yeah. Yes, cool.
I said to Dildo this morning, we haven't put it up against the wall and tried to like lift the back up and just.
Oh,
it spinning.
because the brake and the accelerator don't work. I tried it last night.
Yeah, just do a burnout.
Yeah, respectfully.
Just to see.
Yeah, because
You know what does do that? My car.
Yeah, yeah. You put the brake on, it disables the throttle. So, like you said, you'd have to put it up against
We
the
could get
wall.
that sorted when we get the guy that fixes machines to come and
Yeah.
work here. So, would you mind getting beers now? They're in the freezer downstairs. I'd be interested to know if everyone can try these. It's from Little Bang, but we're doing a beer giveaway for Christmas.
Yep.
So we give our clients beers. So do we have any in here?
And has it been confirmed that we're not going to be able to get them made by
Are you making
No.
your own Lawnhub ones? Is that what you're doing?
So
last year
Label?
we did. I'll go get them.
yeah, so Shifty Lizard,
yeah.
which is
Rest
a
in
good.
peace. Yes.
Yeah, so you know about that?
Yeah.
Do you know the guy?
Yeah, I know Lee.
Yeah, because we were going to get them to make. The last 3 years we've made beer with them.
Yeah.
So we signed the contract to do it again this year, and then I saw on Facebook that they were shutting down.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Fuck! Does that mean I'm not getting beer?" And we emailed them, got nothing back. And I'm assuming he's probably not in a great way mentally if he's
Both
just
his businesses are
switched
done.
it off,
Yeah.
right? And he's just gone, "Fuck it, I'm done."
Yeah.
So he's not responding to emails or whatever.
Yeah.
So Celeste, my assistant, also happens to be the mother of my children, and my current wife. So these are the three that he'd done
yeah.
for us.
Yeah, you always did good labels.
So, well, they're our labels.
Oh, they're your labels.
Yeah,
It's a
that's,
good can.
that's Dylan designing a label with an hour's notice, and me getting and me being traveling. I think I was on a plane, wasn't I? Flying to the US. So the label cutoff was like right there. This one was designed by an actual graphics house. So this label cost me $1,200, and this one probably cost me $40. So anyway, these are kind of meant to be funny. Like Safe on Buffalo is like a thing that in our world,
Yep.
people are like, oh, is it safe on Buffalo?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
And then at WaterPro, pressure's pretty good. So whenever someone comes in for an
yeah.
irrigation system, we're
Check
like,
the pressure.
oh yeah, it's pretty good. Like, what the fuck does that mean? And then that was when we owned Railways, so it was off the rails, pale ale, so it was meant to be a train drifting.
Yeah.
But we found that Little Bang is someone that can do custom labels for us.
Yep.
But I wanted to try the beer because if I don't like the beer,
No point.
I'm not doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So my wife went and picked these up last night.
We've got
Went
those.
to Stepney and got me some beers. But we'll probably do the hazy. So actually, you might as well just have a whole can if you want.
I haven't had a beer since
Oh,
January.
you don't have to drink.
No, I'm going to have one.
You haven't had a beer since... No, you don't drink just because of the meat.
No. I just won't finish it. Then I'll claim I haven't
Well,
had a beer.
put half of it in a cup for him.
Yeah.
I'll get a...
I'll have
Do you want to get a red from somewhere?
No, I've got off the beers, but
Yep.
I'm still on my tequilas.
Oh, you're still a piece of
vodka.
shit.
Yeah, I haven't given it. I'll just say I don't drink beer.
I got some shot glasses over here.
Yeah, saw them.
Yeah, I haven't had a beer since 8 o'clock last night. I don't reckon.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude, my fucking Whoop sleep score last night was 100%.
Well, because you didn't drink.
I had 3 beers.
Oh,
I just had the right amount.
Oh, yeah, perfect.
So,
that's it. My was having 3 beers on the way home to then start drinking.
Well, that's my traditional pathway, especially during that that special time where the police. I mean, no, I wouldn't do that. Hey lads, is it okay to do a reno about a month or so after scalping and fertilising the lawn? Well, scalping's somewhat a reno, but yeah, that's fine as long as you got the weather. What else we got? Have you bought the Hellcat? I don't know if you know about that, but
you buying a Hellcat?
That's my
dream car. Yeah.
So I've been carrying around. I don't have it with me here.
You're gonna get ready to be in the mechanics a bit, aren't you?
Nah, they're all right.
What do you got? A Silverado? Is that what it is?
That's what I've got now.
Yeah.
And I used to have an SRT8 Jeep Cherokee.
Yep.
And that wasn't too bad, but Jeeps,
Jeeps, yeah.
But since about 2014, I've been carrying around this piece of paper, like it's a picture of a Challenger. It was before the Hellcat existed.
Yeah.
I just love the look of them. I just think they look fucking sick,
tough.
like black matte.
Yeah.
You know. But then we went to the US and drove one. Matt, who's our GM, we hired one. He drove. I didn't even drive it. And I just was like, it's not that fast.
Yeah.
And I was like, if you're going to get one.
Yeah, you want that.
So I've got it as a saved car on car sales. So every Dodge that comes up for sale in the country, I get an email.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw this fucking white Hellcat come through the other day. And I want black, but this fucking white one looked sick. And I was like, and
so
literally.
Pull the trigger or?
Nah. Well, I can buy another machine for this. Like they're
that's
$250,000 and it's like, yeah. Like I could go, I don't know, that's rent at a warehouse in the US for 4 years. Exactly right. And I know.
Cars.
That's fine. It didn't have to be red. So it just needed to be something.
I've got 3 cups, one big one for Dylan.
All right, I'll give him some. I just, now I'm going to smell like a fucking brewery. So know your thoughts. So I haven't bought it because I don't know that I will. And Nathan Mandurang just said, was it a Hellcat on your screensaver? It is. I used AI to make me my warehouse and so that's that's an AI image. So that's when we build our own facility with my Hellcat out the front.
With the roller door just above his office. So
Oh.
Because he has that problem where he goes downstairs, people want to talk to him. He just wants to get out.
Did you get that?
Well, as soon as people
Because your
walk in the
stairs
door,
go straight down to the counter.
straight down. If people walk in the door, they see me standing.
It
like
is
there's
funny because
no
I remember
sort of
the first
duck
time
behind the screen.
the first time I came. I'm not going to put that on there anyway because I'm watching Restream it. Yep. The first time I came to. Oh, there you go. Ah. The first time I came there, you guys, I don't think, like, we didn't know each other.
Yeah.
And I came in, and like, you guys two of you were upstairs.
Yeah.
And I just saw you both fucking disappear. I was like, yep, that's me.
And toilets upstairs.
What's that?
Toilets upstairs in that building. Yeah, that one. There's definitely going to be toilets upstairs and a driving range.
You're going to get both the businesses in one, or how do you find?
Maybe. Like, I think if we moved, like, if we can get a big enough block of land, which we're looking at the moment, I'll talk to you about that separately. But if we can get a big enough block of land, I think we'll build a facility for WaterPro and Lawnhub. The problem is Lawnhub's, I think Lawnhub will be a 5,000 to 10,000 square meter warehouse at some point. Like this is 17-ish or probably out there it's probably 15.
Yeah,
and
you filled it reasonably
fucking
quickly.
Yeah, and we're only doing Australia.
When did you move in? Like this time last year?
No, not
November
even.
1st.
Yeah,
I
November.
remember seeing the photos.
So anyway, cheers.
Yeah.
Let's see what this hazy.
It's actually not too bad.
Yeah, it's actually good.
It's light. It's only 4.2%.
It's normal. That's considered normal. But
Yeah, I'm comfortable giving that away. So
someone like me would drink that.
I came. Well, that's right. I said to Dylan, I wanted to call it head-to-head hazy pale ale, and the idea being that in irrigation, head-to-head is a thing. But I wanted to almost use it this year in line, probably to follow on from Damo's, mental health awareness.
Yep.
To be able to go grab we'll give you a carton, take a 4-pack to a mate, sit down, have a head-to-head, and just sit there and talk and whatever. Yep. But I just think that it doesn't happen enough. And every time I stop being a dad and a business owner and a husband and I just go be a friend, I walk away going, why don't we do this more?
Yeah.
Right? Like, and 'cause the problem is golf's fucking too long.
Yeah.
But to be able to just go, I don't know, have a dinner just with the boys you went to school with and just be like, fucking,
Yeah.
Remember when we used to do this?
Yep.
And so that was the idea was to make this beer as head-to-head to go.
Go and
We'll
have
give
a
it to
beer
our
with a mate.
Waterpros customers, but just to go take this and use it as an excuse to go catch up with someone that you care about.
Yep.
Just ask how they're going.
Yeah, I think we Damien did a talk yesterday at Green Connect Electrical for the Are You OK Day, and that was sort of the message there, is sort of to make sure you are asking, people that have those conversations. So I think it's a
Because
good
all
idea.
it takes is you to go, yeah, I am actually, or I'm not, but I'm fine,
Yeah,
but I'm not.
and sometimes the person that might be asking might be also trying to.
Can you
get
ask
that-
me
Can
back?
you ask me
Yeah.
back? And that what they're portraying on the outside is what they need on the inside. So
They're like projecting.
yeah, projecting. Yeah,
I'm putting this back up on the screen. I'm going to have another try.
have another crack.
So we gave away the Scarifier. People are still in the draw to win
The bike.
the bike.
Yeah.
Not the
And
bike I've ridden.
confirm we're keeping the one that's here. Well,
Yeah.
until Clint takes it home.
Or
So-
until Ervo's like, this is getting sold. This is stupid.
No, we'll do a vote. And
Yeah.
it'll be 2v1.
I get 2 votes.
Yeah. Well, I'll be on 2. I'll be on this side. I fucking want to drive it.
It's really funny.
It's something to
I
get
say
from
that.
one side of the
But it's
fucking
funny. We'll look
house
out
to the
there and he'll be like,
Yeah. With no helmet on.
see the helmet I got? Have you seen
Yeah, I
it?
did. I saw you dress. I was saying about the ads before we came on air. So I was really enjoying the new
God.
ads.
Yeah.
They're,
They're getting, actually, they're getting very creative. I think they've kind of got to the point where they're like, yep, know how it works. Fast paced,
Yep,
jumpy, TikToky.
Yeah.
And it's working. So, and it's funny because he actually acts like it saves me a lot of trouble because he's also the talent,
Yeah.
and the producer, and
Jumping
the
out of the
director,
grass,
and the
yeah.
editor. I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
Do it all.
Actually, Kira produces it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Question from. So this is a question that T-Dog asked before, and I didn't really give him a good answer. Hey lads, is it okay to do a reno about a month or so after scalping and fertilizing the lawn? Which confused me as much as it confused you, because a reno is somewhat
Of a scout, yeah. If you're going to talk about coring and all those sorts of things, yeah, it'll be fine. You can core whenever. Scout. You can probably scarify and core still. Yeah, that'll be fine. You'll give it a good clean out. That's for be a lot easier to scarify and core.
PJ, thoughts on lawn coring and to fill in the holes or not? See, these are the questions. See, this is it's funny. You get live questions. It gives you an indication of where the season is.
Yeah, okay.
People are starting to ask
Starting to
questions.
think
They're like,
about
yeah, it's
core
fucking go time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's go time.
Do you have to fill in the core holes? Absolutely not.
I never do.
Yeah, I've left
I
them
don't like
open
filling
before. I
you core them, leave the holes, and then
Yeah, so some people will backfill
fill
fill with
over.
sand.
Yeah.
And it obviously creates a sand profile. I think if you're trying to aerate your lawn, then leave the holes.
Yeah. Yeah, makes sense.
But as his T-shirt says, I have no fucking idea. See, he's unknowledgeable
uneducated.
because he doesn't have a formal turf qualification.
Yeah,
he just
but
knows
he's
a
a
fuckload
fuckload
about
about
turf,
and upsets a lot of people.
Yeah, yeah, it would.
upsets a lot of people. But
especially the ones that went and did their turf qualification who have thought at some point they were going to start their own direct-to-consumer fertilizer brand, but never actually
and
did.
it. Yeah.
But no, you don't have to fill in the core holes. If the reason you would fill in the core holes is if you're, looking to improve your soil. So if you got garbage soil and it's very clay based, then sure, use the sand to fill in the core holes. Or if you're looking to level out the lawn and make it a much more smoother surface, then you do that by obviously top dressing with sand. So yeah, you don't have to. Yeah, it'll save you a lot of time if you don't have to. But the lawn out here, when we do core and aerate that, scarify it,
We'll just throw them over the fence.
we'll be putting down lots of sand because that's very hard to keep straight, that mower.
Yeah.
Still
Bit bumpy.
very bumpy.
That's a big mower as well.
Yeah, I thought going from the 14 to the 20 would make a difference, but no.
You've played golf a lot. Like you've obviously not a lot, but around the world.
Yep.
Where have you enjoyed playing golf the most?
Arizona's my spot. It's the golf mecca. You think obviously in the middle of the desert, there's not too many golf courses, but there is golf courses absolutely everywhere. Obviously, some of the best in the world. Even just the Scottsdale's the main area there, and just even for people who are just going to work, they might be in the medical field selling healthcare products or whatever. They're wearing their golf polo because they're just going to about to wait and finish off and go down the range and things like that. So yeah, obviously Arizona's probably my favourite. Florida. West Palm Beach area is super nice as well. But But yeah, I would say if you're going to go anywhere in America to play golf, let's go to Arizona.
I've played in Scottsdale. I was just looking it up because when he was saying it, I was like, I'm sure I've played golf. So we played at Greyhawk.
Greyhawk, yeah.
It was 47 degrees.
Yeah,
and then we teed off at 12.
Yeah, we go normally at waste management time, which is February, so that's just in there going out of their winter. Which is, I find Arizona is very much like Adelaide, where they're very dry, probably not quite as hot in the middle of summer. But yeah, it's amazing how they can keep their grass so green.
Well, they've got a lot of water.
Yeah,
there's a lot of water, and it's
water.
like it's almost unlimited.
Yeah.
They called me a zonie when I was there.
Yeah.
They said, "You're a zonie." I'm like, "What are you fucking talking about? Yeah, you're a zonie. Like everything you like and all that you are about, you should live in Arizona."
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I've been California, all different places over there, but still I'd be moving to Arizona.
I really enjoyed
Even the
it.
heat.
I do like Texas as well, and look, it's fucking there and there, right? But I had that meeting with the lawyer today about registering, so we'll register in Texas. I just think it makes sense for us. But he's in Florida, and I was like, oh fuck, Florida. It's just so far away.
So far away.
Like I know that sounds stupid considering it's 17 hours to Dallas.
Yeah.
From an airport that's not here.
Yeah. Yeah, we've done. I think we did it was Sydney to Houston, which was one of the longest flights.
Yeah. Well, that's 17 hours and 10. That is
that
Brisbane or Sydney to Dallas is kind of the same thing.
But yeah, when you go into LA and then got to go Florida on the other side,
I can't stand flying into LA. Fucking that fucking airport.
Yeah,
I just
hates it.
I hate it, man. And the last time I was there, it was 2.5 hours.
Yeah,
you guys got there before.
Yeah,
me.
we got in pretty quickly, but yeah. In our group chat, he's like, "I'm fucking trying to get a green card or something, so I can just get
go
through."
straight.
Well, no, like I'm going to get an APEC card. Have you looked at any of that yet?
Nah.
I think once you're doing at least $500,000 a year of international business, you can get an APEC card.
Right.
And so when you fly in, you go through the diplomatic line, so you don't have to line up.
Yeah.
Like you're basically a politician then.
Yeah.
And that works for you in China as well.
There's nothing worse than getting off
You could do that.
in
You'd
LA.
be doing enough business now.
Yeah,
You
it's
just got to apply
America.
for it. You just wouldn't know. Well, even China, if you're bringing stuff in,
Yeah.
like it's all the same, right?
Yeah, okay.
Like,
Yeah, I'm not looking
and you
at
think about landing in Canton or fucking
anywhere,
or even Hong Kong,
Yeah.
he still works in Hong Kong.
Yep.
So do you go to China much?
No, never been.
Never been.
We've got a girl that worked for us for the last 7 years over there.
That's fucking crazy.
And
the amount of business that you do.
Yeah, and I haven't had to. Like literally anything you want. If you guys wanted to say, hey, can you go and try and find me some buckets or
dude,
whatever?
I've got heaps of shit I want. I just didn't want to lean on the relationship.
Message her and go, hey, can you try and source these? Send us some samples.
I just didn't want to lean on the
There's
relationship
actually no need for me
too
to go. I want to go.
Yeah, I'm interested because there's things that we're looking for.
Dude, I want fucking everything.
Yeah.
I got so much shit that we want to get made. But
Yep.
I was like, oh, maybe we'll just become friends first because I don't want to start being like, hey, can you do this?
No,
Can you
well,
do this?
that's
Can
the
you do
thing. We've got all the contacts, and that's for us.
this? Yeah, but they're your contacts, right? So if
Yeah.
you choose to share
But
them,
this
there
thing,
either
I'm
needs to be a
gonna- I'm gonna-
financial benefit. So you
I'm
have
going
to,
to need some Trojan and
yeah,
some at some
you need some
stage.
cuts. Fucking,
We'll sort that
he's got
out.
his view. We'll take care of it now.
Yeah.
So yeah, Arizona's the place.
Yeah, Arizona's the place, especially if you want to go play golf.
And so you've gone over there for waste management 5 times, you said.
Yep.
Do you take? I mean, you don't really have one big client, do you? You've got lots.
No,
of
we don't really
clients.
take one big client. We've taken one of our sponsored athletes, Campbell Rawson, back in the day. He used to be a China PGA Tour player and an Australian PGA Tour player. It just so happened that he was sort of travelling around and sort of came with us at the same time. But yeah, it's really go over there and meet people that potentially could be a 3PL service for us, or distribution partner, all of that sort of stuff. But yeah, it's good fun. I probably have lost a little bit of interest in going over to the US just because of the Australian dollar sucks. The tipping situation really
It's
gets
fucking
to
out
me.
of control, man.
Like,
It's fucking out of control.
One of the stories, I'll tell it because they probably won't be listening to this. But
No one listens to
No
this.
one.
I'll give you the hot tip. Your parents, maybe.
we got there first time in Arizona. We're sitting there. One of our sponsors for our golf day was this brewery. So we're sitting at his tap house, and he's all good. He's like, "Oh, boys, all the drinks are on me. You know, come in here, you can drink for free, whatever." So I'm like, oh, okay, all good. So me and Sean were just sitting there having a drink with the owners, the guy behind the bar serving us. Anyway, the guy behind the bar started getting a bit agitated with us, and we were like, oh, okay, like, what's his problem? He's like, oh, you didn't tip him. And we're like, oh, I thought they were free. He's like, oh, no, the beers are free, the service is not.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
Yeah.
oh, so I gave him $50, and now he's my best mate.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I just couldn't get my head around
Yeah.
it. Just
It's
frustrates
very.
you.
I don't like the way they handle that.
Yeah,
Like,
that awkwardness.
just to
of-
become a fuckhead.
Yeah.
Like, it happened to us, like, and then they're just like all snooty, and you're like, well, I don't know.
Nah.
How about you actually have a fucking conversation and go, hey, just so you guys know, obviously I can hear you're not from around here, but
Yeah.
we work for $1.80 an hour.
Yeah.
we only make money if we get tips. So if I've done something wrong or you didn't know, I just wanted to tell you. But is everything okay service-wise? Oh, fuck, yeah, okay. Like,
yeah, we played at Donald Trump's course in West Palm Beach. Donald Trump was in the room with us. He was on the driving range next to us. He played in the round in front of us. So it was all a caddy base. It's fucking nuts.
That's nuts.
So all Secret Service everywhere. They took my phone. We wanted a photo, and my mate connected us up to get this photo with him. Anyway, their Secret Service took my phone, held it for about 10 minutes, sort of started going through it on my phone before they could take the photo for me to find work out who I was. But we had this caddy. Everyone's got to have a caddy.
how's it go?
So we had a caddy, and we sort of said, all right, we don't know what to go. He's like, how much do we tip? And he's like, just tip him $100. That'd be fine. So gave him the $100. Anyway, next minute, the caddy master, which is like his boss,
Was something
comes
wrong?
back into us. Hey, boys, you didn't pay the caddy enough. We're like, oh, we thought it was $100. We're like, we didn't care how much it was. We just didn't know. And then same within Vegas, we had some caddy girls with us, and they were our friends. So we said, I don't mean to be rude. We don't know what the tipping situation is, but like, how much do we tip you girls? And they were like, I can't remember, $100. So gave it that. But then after we gave it, was like this awkwardness. Was it enough? Did they just tell us what they
they did.
thought?
Yeah.
And it's just like, it just leaves everything awkward. I've lost a little bit of passion for
the concept, and I think it's probably somewhat like communism, right? Like conceptually, great. But then in practice, it doesn't work.
No.
And I think tipping works if everyone understands the rules, but also if the service is atrocious, no fucking tip.
Yeah.
Fuck you. You don't get any money. Whereas if it's elite, bang, bang, bang. Off we
Now
go.
with the cards, they'll put it on the thing and they'll be like 20%, 30%, 40%. But then you work out the maths, the 20% is 30%, the 30% is 40%. And so you go 20%, you actually just pay 30% tip.
Yep. I've seen that
Dodgy.
where the number doesn't equate to
what it was. So I've lost a little bit of passion for going over there. You do realise how lucky we are to live in Australia and, you know, where we do. Obviously get smashed with some other taxes, but
I think, I said, especially with what happened in the US yesterday with Charlie Kirk, I think it's one of the most beautiful countries in the world, but it's also one of the most fucked countries in the world. And it's so polarizing.
Yeah.
Because I used to have a lot of opinions about the US before I went there, which were unfounded and unfair. But after traveling there, I'm like, no, this is a beautiful country. Like, it is free, and freedom of speech does matter. And, you know, it's probably one of the only countries in the world where you can become a billionaire in a single generation.
Yep.
Like, even here, you you'd
really,
struggle. I mean, what, Canva? That's it.
Maybe,
And that was tech. And it was probably driven because of the US market more than, you know. So I just think it's amazing for all those reasons, but just the potential for violence and death and you know, it just concerns me a little bit. But we still go there. Like,
you've definitely got plans to take Lawnhub to the US?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
like
that market is just
you would have to fucking. Even if someone came in now and said, "We'll give you 50 mil to just take it," no, it's not even about the money.
Yeah,
I want to do it.
Yeah,
I want to see if I can do it.
Legacy, you leave, and that's it.
Because then what? Right, 50 mil. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I know there's shit I could find, but I'd probably become a fucking like drug addict and I'd be dead under a bridge somewhere. Like it would just be. What else are you can do?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. People go and sell their businesses.
Charity
and
work.
They've got nothing else to do.
There's probably other things. I'll go straight to drug addict.
Drug addict dead under a bridge.
I just think that like if you're wired in a way like you started your business to get out of the day-to-day grind of working on site and being a tradie, right? And I'd be interested to understand your perspective, but over time, eventually you just become obsessed with running the business. Yeah. And you're not trying to escape from anything anymore. You're trying to run towards this success. Yeah. And so there might be an amount of money that someone might give you guys that you'd say, cool, golf gods just sold. And if it was unreasonable, you might do it. Yeah. But then you've got other business interests or you do other stuff. You don't just stop.
Yeah, and that's the thing for me. I think I enjoy business, not golf. Like everyone thinks, I've got a golf brand. I must love golf. It's like I don't actually love golf. I enjoy playing with my mates and getting out there. But if we said, let's go to the golf course, go to the pub, I wouldn't care what we do. Yep. But I do love business, and that's the thing that I like. So obviously working towards that vision, and you got to really enjoy the game. And it took me a little while, especially with the golf, where e-commerce sort of boomed, and we were thinking, 60, 70% year-on-year growth. Like, how good's this? We've got money to do whatever. And then when things turn around off the back of COVID and it's not quite as good as it was, you're like, what am I doing this for? But you really just got to realise it's a game, and you got to enjoy the game, which we're starting to really work on that mindset around that. And then obviously make changes and build good, better culture within the companies and make it more enjoyable rather than sometimes you can get bogged down, too narrow-minded in the focus of all the bullshit that goes on in businesses.
You've got obviously interest in another business. You and your wife own another
Yeah,
business.
swimwear business called Brontico.
How do you find the balance of time with that? And like, how do you and Sean balance the time of like, is there an expectation that you spend a certain number of hours on the Golf Gods business per week or per month or per
Not
year? Or?
necessarily. I think we both have a bit of an understanding of what we do, and I probably lean on a few of the things and take advantage of having it for Golf Gods and use it for Bronte as well. But no, there's no real. We work long hours. We're heavily involved in the company, so it's not like we just roll up.
No one's mailing it in. Yeah.
Nah, that's right. So yeah, for us, it's just work when the work's there. But yeah, it's probably the difference and the challenging thing is working with your wife or your partner and having the values. Like say, my values is wealth creation and business, and I want to try and do all of that.
This is something that you've, I'm guessing, recently established your values with work that you've been doing on yourself.
Yep.
How long ago was that?
The start of this year.
Yeah. So now you understand what matters to you, and your wife's done the same.
She hasn't quite done the same. We've spoke about it, but it's probably a better understanding for me, understanding that her biggest values are family, and she would rather go and pick up the kids at school at 2:00 and work a 5-hour day, where I'm like, I want to work 8, 9, 10 hours a day, and I'll see the kids when a thing. So it's trying to understand each other rather than
it can be quite confronting to put your kids below other things in a values chain.
That's right. But if you then I look at it as in like, I'm working to benefit them to go to a better school, to play sport whenever they want, to do all of those things. So understanding the difference there makes it a lot easier.
I think that's something we tell ourselves a lot, that we're doing it for other people. But the reality is, if you're really pushed, you're doing it because you're fucking obsessed with it, and you just fucking love it.
That's right.
The added benefit is that your kids can never worry.
Yeah.
Right? Like they literally will have all the things they need, and there's risk behind that as well. I worry about that.
Yep.
I don't know. You came up, obviously, if you grew up in Gawler, then you probably didn't grow up wealthy.
No, we
middle
weren't,
class.
we weren't wealthy, but I was always able to do.
Yeah, there was never any shortage.
Yeah.
So you kind of go like, will my kids have that hunger if I give them too much? But then you also don't want to not give them what you think they deserve. If they're good kids and they're fucking doing the right thing and they're not fucking around.
Yeah, and that for me, because I do love business and I do love the sort of, especially the e-com side of things, I'm already trying to work on little brands for my son. Like
How old are your kids?
8 and 10.
Yeah, so mine, Oh, that's right. We're going to basketball, aren't we?
Yeah, and so for me, it's sort of like, we made a little dog bed brand for my son. He sold it at our warehouse party. He made $700 for the day. Was 9 years old at that stage, Pretty good. $700.
It's funny. My son's said to can we, because he's 12 and he's deeply interested in business.
Yep.
And he's like, can I do this and set it up here? I'm like, where are you going to sell that? He's like, I'll sell it at your like Black Friday sale. I'm like, well, then you're paying rent. Because he's like, I'll sell lemonade at like one of your barbecues. I'm like, yeah, but like by the time you pay me rent, like cost of food, all this shit, I'm like, it's a shitty business. Fuck lemonade. And it's like funny because you get all these people like doing a lemonade stand.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck your lemonade stand.
Fuck
like
lemonade.
I said, you don't want to work in food.
Yep.
You also, where's your total market? Like you got no market.
Yep.
He's like, I'm going to put it out the front of the house. I'm like, no, we're going to think bigger, dude. Think about the internet. Think about cost $1, sell for 10. Like, like that's the kind of
scalability. And that was the same thing. These dog blankets and dog toys, he had to physically cut them out and make them. Now he was trying to do 1 or 2 a night. It's like he didn't want to do that because it took too long. So the next little business we had was like a boys sort of jewelry, like chains and bracelets. It's like buy them super cheap, ship them things,
even if he just buys
scalability.
them on Temu or whatever.
That's right. And
that's what
what
Jack
it
was
would.
looking at, like custom made stickers and gibbets for Crocs and what was the one? I found this desk toy, like spinning desk toys and shit. I'm like, you could buy them for $8 and sell them for $50 to business people as like gifts for successful fucking desk bound suits. And we got to the point, but he's just like, he needed me to set up the credit card and all that. I'm like, I don't have time, man. And I feel bad because I really want to make sure that I foster that entrepreneurial spirit. But I'm also like, you're going to do this yourself, dude.
Yep.
Like if you're that hungry, you don't need me. I'll help. You know this, but he got A's in every subject last term except entrepreneurship.
That's right, yeah.
And science. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? All we talk about is entrepreneurship.
Yeah. Well, it's even the things with making content. You guys obviously make your own content. You do it, all the time. But getting the kids into making content, even trying to use CapCut for the first time and any of those little things, it's important for kids. It's a good opportunity.
Well, he wants all that. I just won't let him have access to social because he's
Socials,
12.
yeah.
So I'm like, too bad. He's
Yeah.
like, well, how am I supposed to make money? I'm like, fucking work it out. He's like, you can't have a he can't do a whatever. I just said he can't do the lemonade stand, but he also can't have socials. He's just messaged me. He's like, what do you want for dinner? No, he's like, what do you want for dinner? I was going to make zucchini slice, but Mum said to check with you. Yeah, because I think it's a fucking horrible food. So I've just opened some lager to see what that's like.
That's nicer.
You like that? This is very standard.
Mm.
You getting in on half of this bad boy?
Yeah, sure. I did like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was nice. It was nice.
Yeah, this is just like a very standard.
That's just that. Yeah, the green one's just a beer. That's all that is.
Yeah, which we're not. It doesn't. We're not doing this one, but there you go. That'll keep you safe to drive. VJ said try living in Victoria. I don't know if that was connected to the US. I guess, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, I've got a question for you about lawn. My new patch of lawn, I've got this little corner that is super clay, so every time the water goes on, it's like spongy and can't get it. Obviously, coring and...
Not shady. Like, it's fine. It's
not shady. It's just this, where it's been cut in,
yep.
That lower bit in that corner is just really clay, and it just, in winter, it's just soggy. Any tips to try? And it's only a little bit. It's not even that much of it.
Dig it out.
Dig it out. Yeah.
I only put it in 12 months ago.
Yeah. Look, I mean, you could, if it's only a little bit, you could either obviously deal with it. You could core the absolute shit out of it and put bulk sand in there.
Yeah.
And just help a little bit with drainage, but that's only going to help so much.
Yeah.
Yeah. In a perfect world, dig it out, new profile, and then try and slope it so it would go towards something. And then it could wash away.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it's only really in the middle of winter. In the middle of summer, it's all fine.
Does it dry out heaps in the summer in that area?
Not overly dry, just sort of in the winter and when it's over water it a bit, just a bit soggy.
If it's only
still gets nice and green.
Yeah. It's clay.
Yeah. So I know the number one question you guys obviously get is that how can you fix the dog piss and that? Is there any sort of special product coming out soon, boys? Are you going to change the lawn?
To be honest, what you've been doing
is that the tip? Is it 3-way and roots and shoes?
Well, just roots, to be honest.
Is it just roots? Yeah.
It just takes time because the cycle of dog piss burn is like 3 stages. So initially it happens, begins to burn, and then the roots dry up.
Right.
So that's, the key part is getting it at the top. So once a dog's done the piss and it's starting to yellow, there's still time to capture it in the roots.
Yep.
But once the roots are done,
you're dead.
You're dead.
I think as well, like, I guess if you go to first principles, if you can stop the dog pissing on the lawn, then you don't have to deal with the death of the lawn.
Yep.
Second to that, if you can irrigate or dilute the piss at the point the dog pisses on the lawn,
I remember
then you can manage that.
You say that about the timer thing that just...
Cure is not... Prevention's better than cure.
Yeah.
And it's the same in everything we do, right? Like, if you put down a pre-emergent herbicide, you won't grow... Well, you're less likely to have seeds grow into weeds.
Yeah.
No one does it. People like abortions over condoms. It's just fucking... It's human nature, right? It doesn't feel as good.
Yeah.
But same with dog piss. If you can train your dog not to piss in that spot, great. Unlikely.
Yeah.
If you don't have a dog,
another
way of managing it, or water it. So when it's not wet, I'll irrigate every morning for 3 or 5 minutes after the dog pisses and just rinse the whole lawn.
Yep,
it helps. I think the reality is if you're gonna have a dog,
you're gonna have to deal with it. Yeah, it's just all that work just to.
Oh, it's frustrating. It's frustrating.
You said you had a question for me.
Yes, I've got it here. So it's from Tim. Hi, mate. Hoping to catch a podcast tomorrow, but sometimes work gets in the way. Can you ask Clint this question on the pod? I have a Hunter HydroWise HC Pro controller. I've always had it set to the program time-based, where I could set the run time on the irrigation Hunter MP rotators. Wondering if I should change the program to the virtual solar sync to measure the ET. Would this be better for the lawn? Thoughts? Tim? Me,
I don't know.
Fucking coast.
I don't know. You can explain what that means in a sec. I don't know. I don't run ET on mine. I run time.
And for those that don't know what ET is?
Evapotranspiration. So what it would do is the controller would reference the weather and it would adjust the irrigation requirements based on what you've told it you want, and it would move up and down depending on rain, wind, sun, ET. So I don't use it, but probably because I don't understand it. It's probably a better way to water, and
it's probably goes the data that you're giving is going to give the result that you're
Well,
after.
it pulls data from the world.
Yeah.
So it'll grab it from a weather station or whatever, depending on what weather station. The problem is sometimes the only weather station is Adelaide Airport and you're at Hope Valley. Like we had no rain here the other day and I looked on my cameras and my ground at home was underwater.
Yeah, the same. Like, yesterday, day before, dry as a bone here, pissing down the rain at home.
So I think it has its place. I think you would just have to do the necessary research to make sure that you're doing it properly and make sure that your ET is right. But you talk to golf course supers now, they only want to water ET. You talk to Irvo.
Yeah, or ET, that's all Irvo's about, isn't it, really? He loves that.
He loves
That's
he,
where
if
I
he
learnt
could
it.
fuck the concept of irrigation, he'd grab it by the fucking pigtails and just fuck the shit out of it. But he's not as bad as he used to be. That's our GM. You've met Matt. Loves irrigation. He's starting to evolve into loving business more.
Oh, yeah.
But for a long time, it was just fucking
Irrigation.
loved irrigation. Like, would get really upset if people disrespected the way irrigation should be done. Just like, they shouldn't be doing that. I'm like, fucking call the police. Billy Ray said, my missus's granddad pissed on my lawn and killed a big patch. Okay. So, Billy Ray, you might want to encourage your missus's granddad to piss somewhere other than the lawn.
Lime tree.
Under the lemon tree, yeah.
Or just follow him around with a hose and
Squirt him off.
just rinse everything off. We've got about 10, 15 minutes, but we can finish up whenever. You're obviously going to drive with Damo for this Fairway to Hell.
Yep.
You guys, you're kind of set? You've got to just get cars wrapped and...
Cars, we only get the cars on Wednesday.
What are you taking in the end? What cars did you end
We've
up?
got 2 Kias from Mortain Group.
Yep. So DT ended up happening. Cool.
Yep. We've got 2 caravans from Titanium.
Yep.
So thankful for them. We're just first time
Is Damo
caravan.
in one caravan on his own?
He's got his own little caravan with a little double bed
Yeah.
and his 20 pairs of shoes that he's got.
Yeah.
And then Sean, myself, and one of our videographers
You're
is
all in another van?
In the other one. So that'll be the little party van. We've got the grand
Oh,
final.
because Damo can just go to sleep and you guys just have to be sober enough to drive the next morning.
Pretty much. So we were away for the grand final. So we're in the middle of absolute nowhere for
Have
grand
you got a
final.
Starlink to take with you?
We've got a Starlink, yeah.
Like one of the transportable ones?
Yep. So grand final day is in basically a no roadhouse, nothing. We're just going to set up a little projector and got a little barbecue from Barbecue Adelaide.
So hang on, is he going to be running?
He'll be running to us.
He'll just run to you and
He'll
you'll be
just
like,
run
hey,
to us. We'll be
fucking
pissed. It's
motherfuckers,
like,
he's here.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
you'll be like, guess what? He's like, I'm dying.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh,
It's
okay.
grand final.
We just won. We got our multi. Fucking don't worry about it. Don't celebrate with us.
Yeah, this should be good. But the thing for us is trying to, obviously it will be hard and probably lonely at times for him, but we've got to have fun while we do it.
Yep. Well, he's made that very clear that he needs you to be there for his mental stability or sanctity, right? Like,
Yeah.
don't be like, how you going?
No, how you going?
Yeah.
And that's what we sort of got from Netflix as well. We don't want it to be around how hard it is for his mental health and all of that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
They need the storyline and
Is
the
that
fun.
deal done?
It's not completely done. Nah.
Yep.
They've said no to a complete buyout I think there's 4 stages of where they
They
buy.
might just look at it once it's ready.
And then they'll look at it where it's ready. But there's some other opportunities through Nat Geographic and Stan and a few of those other ones to open up. And then we're trying to we've got an agency that's going to help us try and push it out to America and
All new
as much-
learnings, right? Like you've never done this before.
never
It's
done it
pretty
before.
Cool.
So just knowing that Netflix in Australia has 2 employees.
That doesn't surprise me.
So they're just acquisition people that go, hey, this movie's come out, someone's making that, and they just buy it. No, not interested.
Yep.
All that sort of stuff. But even to the level of filming, we've done a lot of like YouTube stuff or podcasting or just TikTok style stuff, but not then to try and film for
A feature film and
potential
planning for that. Like what shots do
storyline,
we can't
what
go
shot-
back and get the shots, right?
Nah, 100%. So that's what we're trying to piece together. And the guy that we've got filming with us, he owns a couple a golf show with Dale Thomas that's come out on Channel 7 and done things with Merv Hughes' fishing show. So he's
he
got that
understands how it
adventure
works.
style and putting a show together and things like that. And it's one of those things, as we were sort of chatting the other day, it's like we can prepare with shot lists and all that, but till you get out there, you don't know what's going to happen.
Well, that's the advantage of having someone with you that knows what they're doing. They'll just look at something and go, fuck yeah, can I get you doing that there? And
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure Damo's not going to be overly keen on like Can you just run again?
Yeah, just
Like,
go rack and
what
run
the
that
fuck?
20
I just
Ks.
ran 120 Ks. I'm not running another 100 meters.
Yeah, so no, it should be good. We're pumped. Now we just got to go get it done.
I need to work out how to get out there.
Yeah, we'll look at that plane thing after, because I reckon there's a few others that want to do it.
Yeah. That'd be my likelihood of going down in a small plane crash on the fucking. Jake Carter said, Jonesy, what's your multi for tonight's game?
This going to sound very not fun, but I don't bet on Crows games. I just can't do it. Can't do it. But it would be obviously Crows to win because, you know, I'm not going any other way. I think Thilthorpe's going to bounce back, as is Dawson. So Thilthorpe for 2 and Dawson for 22 or more.
Nice.
Any additions?
You're
You're a legit Crows fan.
a legit Crows fan. Yeah, Crows to win. Tex to kick 3.
Imagine
If
Tex
Tex
comes out
kicks
as a
3
blinder.
and Thilly kicks 2 and Fogg kicks 2, the Crows are winning by 10 goals.
Yeah.
That's it.
But
No, because
Hashtag Gola.
No, because if those 3 are kicking goals, our midfield's kicking goals as well. Like it's collectively, and if Neil Bullen's kicking goals, the Crows always win.
My
Midfield
my
kicks goals.
multis always used to be Tex to kick. Like it was always Crows to win and Tex to kick 3, 4, 5. I've had him at 5 some games. It's like,
Same.
fucking come on, Texan. But
hopefully stop Ginnivan from.
Well, he's under a hamstring
control.
cloud at the moment, so
from trying to
just one run down the wing, we'll have him done. Nah, you know what? It's funny because, like, you see him arriving at Adelaide Airport yesterday.
Yeah.
Fuck our media in Adelaide's embarrassment.
I think that's good. That was they planned it. I think it's hilarious.
Yeah. And then he just turns the camera around and puts it on his Instagram.
I think it's great. Like what, you know, and I'm a football fan. Oh, I'm a Crows fan first, and then I'm a football fan second. But you know what the Hawks are able to do for the young community in the footy, like you know the Hollywood Hawks. You know, with Chol, Ginnivan, Watson. You know all those 3 just having fun, doing their shakes and their dances out in the. It's great for
even
kids.
to get where they have without Day. I think it's
Yes.
massive because they bring Day and they're a massive. They're a way better side.
Yes.
I think their record with him's pretty good.
Yeah.
But he's obviously going to be out. But hopefully they're no good tonight. And
Yeah,
Crows get the win.
hopefully. Yeah. I mean, they fell away there against GWS. They really let GWS back in the game. They were in front last week. But no, I think either way, it's going to be a good. It's going to be
Crows
a good
are
night.
favourite.
Yeah.
Crows are favourite.
$1.83 to 201
Okay.
with sports bet. But that doesn't mean shit in finals.
No, well, it didn't mean shit
Well, it's
last
fucking
week.
pretty close. $1.83 to $2.
it's
Like,
Yeah, because Collingwood were like 260
I don't even know
last
if I
week.
can watch. Like, I don't like.
Yeah,
I don't care.
Zucchini slice and a bloody
Yeah.
Crows game.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't. VJ said, "Keep dreaming, Jonesy." Shut up, VJ. I don't care. But if I get, I think I genuinely have avoided supporting anything because I know if I cross over that line and become obsessed, I'm fucked.
It's game over.
I'll be at every game. I'll fucking like I see it with when I watch my kids, and like if I see something that I think's out of balance from a fairness standpoint, I'm fucking yelling at umpires. Fuck you, fuck.
Yeah.
Like I just
It's hard with the kids, isn't it? I've all calmed. No conversation about footy. We just let them go play and do their thing and
I'm not the same.
Stay back.
I'm like, the second place is the first loser. We're a fucking winning family. If you fucking lose, you're not part of the family.
But no, I mean, hopefully the Crows can get it done tonight. They should. I mean, they've got on paper probably the better side. With Rash coming back, he's not going to be at his best. I think.
Nah.
He's definitely not going to be at his best. Max Michaelani had his refresher last week, so he'll be back better this week. So I think, they're better suited, and they've doubled their game experience, like their finals experience now. So it goes a long way, man. Because what Collingwood were able to do at the start of that third quarter, as a football fan, was very impressive. Like to watch it live as well, a bit like what I said last Friday, like to take a step back from being a Crows fan and being a football fan, but then also to reflect on the year that's been. Like, fuck, it was special to watch Collingwood do what they did.
If I got involved at that level, right, like if I became obsessed, and I can see it starting with some of the sports that I'm involved in, I could see myself bribing officials, like paying like off-book cash salary cap shit. Like
fucking
I'm like
hell.
anything to fucking win. Just like just like salary caps. That's fine.
Yeah,
We've got a brand deal over here for $250,000 a year that will help if you want it. If you move to Adelaide.
Yeah.
So what's that? The Golden Grove Baseball Club's getting a few.
Well, interestingly, it hasn't been announced yet, but we've just sponsored the Adelaide Giants Baseball Club. So Lawnhub will be part of that, and that's because of I really love baseball, and I think that baseball needs more light on it. I think that it's an amazing sport that in Adelaide and in Australia, it was somewhat in decline. Like
Yeah,
the
it's
fucking
good.
whole
I've been
league's
going the
fucked.
last couple of years. We've got around them.
Well, we've got as part of our sponsorship package. I think we've got four corporate box, like 10 seat. You know those little
little
dugouts.
ones,
So we've got 4 of them for the season. But the Golden Grove Baseball Club will be an interesting one because it was funny. They're like, oh, can you sponsor the club? I'm like, yeah, of course, but I want my logo on your fucking clothes.
Yeah,
No, we don't do that. I'm like, okay.
yeah.
That's wild.
Might want to work out how to do it.
Simple.
And then my daughter plays netball, and they're like, we'd be keen for you to sponsor the club. I'm like, yeah, cool, logo on the uniforms. And they're like, we don't know how to do that. I'm like, okay.
Sort it out.
Because I know that the uniforms get recycled. And so you only have to sponsor for 1 year.
And you've got it for generations.
Yeah. My mate owns P&R Electrical, and every Glenunga footy club jerseys. He's not a sponsor anymore.
Yeah.
But he walks around, it's like, see my logos
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. So I don't know. Look, I think, I'm happy to we can't commit to coaching, scoring, canteen duty, all that shit. Like, so I'm just like, I can give you money, but I can't give you time.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if I'm going to be here. And I also think if I coached, I would have some serious issues. Like, I'd be abusing kids. Like, you're fucking useless. You don't care. Where's your fucking mum? Take him home. Like,
Get some energy.
if you want to fucking be part of the team, come back with a better attitude. And the kid would be better for it long term. But then I'm not allowed to come to the club anymore. And, So anyway, we should wind this bad boy up. There's no more questions. Is there anything we haven't asked you that you wanted to talk about?
No, I think that's covered it. No,
Cool.
enjoy.
Bears
Any
back.
storied Instagrams, Dylan?
Jonesy's back on the beer is a great site.
Who said that?
Liam RT92.
Well, I don't
haven't
drink
had it.
hardly at all anymore. I lost 11 kilos last year.
Yeah, well, I lost a heap of weight not drinking beer, but
I lost
Vodka
a heap of weight
sodas.
not eating food. And then
Yes.
yeah, well, that's
Yeah.
I put it all back on.
Yeah, that's the issue.
But no, those two, like that one's definitely more flavoursome.
They're very residential. I'm comfortable giving them away.
Yeah, that one probably more.
That's
so.
the one
that
I give
one.
away.
I like that one.
Yeah. It's a bit more nowadays. So, and because it's the hazy, it'll be head-to-head hazy.
That's
Yep.
yeah.
Two sprinklers talking to each other. Are you okay? No?
Any stories, Dylan?
I've got one.
Yes.
Aaron Hill 92. Do I use the Army Worm Battle Pack or the Grow and Blow first?
Fuck, if you've got army worm.
It depends what you're wanting to do. I
Well,
suppose.
he's not going to be able to.
Yeah. I mean, if you've got weeds now, you could do the grow and blow and then also apply a Celiprin when you apply Trojan for your grub control, or you can do the grow and blow now and hold off if you get armyworm in that February, March time.
You're right. He's at fucking 1.4 stars.
I'm getting ready for the footy. I'm getting nervous, man.
Are you seriously nervous?
Yeah, I don't know. I love being at the footy, and like I said before, and like a couple of people messaged me, called me a pussy for saying what I did last week about Collingwood and how good they were, but I just love being at the footy. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it when, that Collingwood game, not the last one, the one before where we won by 3 points or whatever it was, 5 points, and it was like when that siren went and Dawson had the footy, like there was 54,000 people screaming at the top of their lungs, and it was just like the whole crowd came together, like the members in front of me, members to the side of me, and the members in the back of me. We've been sitting in the same seats all year.
Yeah.
At that moment, we all came together. And we all
Hadn't
like
spoken to each other.
like hadn't spoken to each other, like high fiving, hugging,
Typical
like
Crows
that's
fans.
That's
Well, I wonder what happened with the booing. We were there last week, and it did get out of control, but
the thing was, and
typical Crows
But-
fans.
Chardonnay Crows fans.
but the Crows also booed fucking Houston.
Yeah.
They also booed Maynard because everyone boos Maynard. Darcy Moore because he was actually
He
good
was
for
just
once.
actually fucking
Yeah.
everyone's kicking to him.
So I counted there was 7 players on last Thursday night
Yeah.
that the crowd was booing.
And it just goes around when you're sitting there. It's like over there they boo.
Also,
and it sounds-
It's just a
Collingwood-
Mexican wave verbally.
Yeah. Collingwood also can't throw stones because they boo the fuck out of Adam Goods.
yeah.
So
Yeah, it's true.
Like,
I think I'm all for it. Boo away.
oh, it's part of
true, mate.
sport. It happens in every sport, you know.
Yes.
Like,
Not golf.
oh, it happens in golf. Definitely happens in
All
golf.
right, we going to live this
Patrick
year?
Reed.
Yeah, Patrick Reed.
Oh,
There
I'll
we
talk to you
go.
about that
Yeah.
because I've got some information for you.
Yeah, same.
But yeah. Anyway,
All right, cool.
I think
well, fuck
yeah.
it. I don't want to talk about this on the podcast.
Nah,
We've got
let's go.
lots of confidential shit to talk about. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to tune us out.
Yeah.
All good.
Done.
Happy dance.
Up the Crowies. See you next week.
Thanks, boys.
Go the Crom.
Yep.
Is that how you say it?
Yep, up the Crom.
I'm sticking to it. I mean it.
Come on this way.
So are you from Houston?
Man, I'm from Port Arthur, Texas, and I'm a female. I did not drive no getaway car. I'm legally blind.
How'd you get wrapped up with these folks?
I got wrapped